Welcome to Generals Online.
What GG's? Yeah, one of the GG's well played.
GG's, Vivid, GG's.
Это, ребят, чемпионский завод, чемпионский поход.
Ready or not, here I come.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream. Today, we have something very interesting going on because we have the King of Best of One tournament happening right here, right now, which is actually already going. There's also Xcal, there's also Pidox, there's the streams of theirs in the description, which you can check out. Don't worry, we've synchronized the stream delays. So, yes, there is stream delay, there is that. But don't worry, guys, we're going to jump into the games, and the players, I think, are already ready and waiting, so I got to be a bit quick here. But basically what's happening is this is a 1v1 tournament, right? A very nice 1v1 tournament. And the winner of the tournament is going to be guaranteed a spot in the World Series, okay? So the World Series, every year it happens. It's a big 1v1 tournament, and it's not easy to get into. You got to get some good ELO rating on Generals Online or some other methods that you can try and get in, and this is one of such methods. You can win this tournament, which means there's a whole load of players you gotta beat, and then you can get into the World Series. Let me show you guys the brackets real quick, if I can. Give me a second here. There we go. It's a big bracket, okay? There's a lot of players. I think it's 32 there from just a quick glance there. But yes, we will be playing on Generals Online, so you guys are aware, which means that certain features will not be working, okay? So some leggy AI stuff doesn't want to work, and things like that. So that's unfortunate, but it is how it is. But we're still going to enjoy ourselves. We're still going to have a good time. We'll still be able to see the vast majority of everything it is that you possibly could desire, but it is going to be 1v1, all right? It's going to be 1v1, so it's going to be fun like that. Let me have a quick look here that everything is set up accordingly, because I don't really use Generals Online too much because it doesn't quite work. Let me hang on here. All right, okay. Who is gonna join me first? Is that Massacre? I think Massacre is literally... I think it's Massacre Jacob, right? It's gonna be the first... Alright, let me just host. So it's the King Best of One. Okay, there's a Google Docs. That is what I'm gonna use. Record stats? I guess not. And let's go host and wait for the fellas to come in. But yes, this is quite the event to organize, so big shout out to Joker and to Nickname for organizing this thing. There's a lot going on in a tournament like this because it's King of Best of One. That means the players get to play one match, only one match. If they lose, they're out. If they win, they advance. And they have to reach the finals like that. So let's see, the first one is Massacre versus Jacob. Yeah, that's gonna be good, that's gonna be good. Nice. Which map/matchup? Let me double check with the fellas, and I also need to double check on my end that they give me a matchup that's actually legit. Because not that they try and sneak a map that they like, but they're not allowed to play. Because there's a bunch of rules to keep things very fair. Spin the wheel? I'll just pick one randomly. I don't know how this works, is Jacob. I can pick one if you like. He says spin the wheel. Okay, well that's a bit of a last minute spin the wheel there. Okay. I'll I'll throw it all in a random selection thing, and I'll do it like that. I'll keep it fair. Okay. Pick a random one from this, please. I'm literally using AI to quickly have one selected. At least it's at least it's fair, right? Because I'm not the one doing the selecting. All right, so it's Tox versus Nuke on Tournament Delta. All right, so let's find Tournament Delta. Is that a ranked map? We're about to find out. I guess it is. There it is. Tox versus Nuke. Who gets Tox? Who gets Nuke? I guess I do know the answer to that one. So I guess Massacre is Tox, Massacre Tox, and Jacob Nuke, right? Seeing how I'm given Massacre versus Jacob. So Tox versus Nuke. So I guess I guess it makes sense to do it that way. Right? I mean, I don't think the players are supposed to voluntarily choose. I got a Tox versus Nuke match up on Massacre versus Jacob. Does that mean that Massacre is Tox and Jacob is Nuke? Let me double check here with the organizers. Tox is OP. Ask staff. Yeah, they're not exactly thrilled here. I don't blame them. Because you kind of, like, you know, both of these guys are actually pretty good when it comes to 1v1. Whoever joins first is the first faction. Oh, okay. Do they know that? I mean, there is that. Okay, so Massacre is Tox, Jacob is Nuke. Confirmed by hosts. Just make sure you spin the wheel. I'm using AI to select at random. I didn't know how to set up a wheel. I can't really set up the wheel at this point, but it's still fair. It's still fair. Let's see. The hero side comes in with a super chat. It says, happy it's Friday because no work in the weekends. Exactly, man. Happy it's Friday because of a leggy stream. Yeah. Yeah. That's the stuff, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Didn't Nickname send it to you? Did he mention that it needed to be in a wheel? He just sent me the matchups. We'll continue like this. Should be fine, right? Okay. Yeah, one sec, guys. All right, so let's see. I think they're ready. Yes, Tox and Nuke. Everything is set up. Let's see what the fellas say here. Can we change the map? No. I think the map is picked by the spin. Yes, the spin. The spin of AI. But don't worry about it. Okay, then. Good luck, you two. Yeah, all right. So let's go. Get the guys to hit accept, and then we get started. Ladies and gents, are you ready? Hopefully everything's going to work. If it does work, let me know. If it doesn't work, let me know as well, because we are on Generals Online. Things are going to behave a little differently. So, again, some things won't work. Like I think like AI doesn't work, but we'll see. We'll see. But let's see how the guys are going to do. The 1v1, the first match of this evening on this channel, at least, because do check out the other channels, guys. Check out the other streamers. Link is in the description. But yes, here we are. Are we in the game? We are in the game. We've got Mr. Jacob, aka NGE Jacoby, as a Nuke General at the top. And all the way at the bottom, we have Mr. Massacre as a Toxin General. And the map is Tournament Delta. And they were kind of having a slight debate here about which army would make more sense. And, well, I'm not exactly disagreeing with the folks that Nuke General is going to have a bit of a hard time here. This Jacob over here, he's got his supply on this side. And then he's got a supply on the other side. So it's going to be hard to kind of keep himself safe, right? There is that. And we're probably going to see a good amount of technical aggression, you know, just some hit-and-run tech RPGs trying to deal some damage to the supply trucks to try and cut off the economy of the Nuke General. Because here's the thing. Nuke General is not half bad, but it's the moment when these freaking trucks start dying, like, all the time. That's when it starts getting a problem. Because you need that constant flow of income in order to keep pushing out those nice units like the Nuke Battle Masters, right? So as a result, I do expect that we're going to see a few tech RPGs coming out from Mr. Massacre down in the south here. Let's see, Dual War Factory Opener, quite standard here. And what is going to be the first unit? I'm guessing a Battle Master because it moves really nice and fast for Nuke General. Very strange, actually, that it moves so incredibly fast. I think it's faster than a Gat Tank as well. Let's go have a look. What is it? It is a Battle Master. There we go. And on the other side, it's going to be a... Is it another Battle Master, or is it going to be maybe something different, like a Flamer? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see. It is another Battle Master. So the Battle Master is very good at moving forward quickly, trying to find any workers, trying to build a tunnel maybe somewhere, and then deny that. And here is the first technical. It looks like there is... Does he have tech veterancy? He doesn't have the tech veterancy. Huh. Not sure if that's a bit of a mistake there from Massacre, but in 1v1, it's always a good idea to get that. But yeah, the technical is going to try and find something to destroy. We've got the force fire here. Not exactly connecting on the workers, because that's the target you want to go for. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, a potential dozer hunt might be incoming here, guys. Doesn't seem to be the case. Battle Master didn't exactly fire when he had the ability to. Drops one terrorist, drops a second, and is trying to get lucky, trying to get the Battle Master as well as the War Factory. And here's the third bad boy, and blows it up. Nicely done. Good terror tech there from Jacob. And he has another one. And this is what I said, man. The trucks. It's always the trucks. 4 trucks, man, I swear. In the meantime, we have an aggressive tunnel on the left. And that is going to put a bit of pressure here on Jacob. He's definitely going to struggle with a potential attack coming from this side. Let's see down below. Looks like the Battle Master got cleared up by RPG here. No real losses to the workers by the looks of things. Really not too bad. Technical retreats back home to heal up and maybe drop off another couple of friends. Do we have any other terrorists being constructed? Doesn't seem to be the case. In the meantime, a Battle Master has come in here from Jacob. So that's done a bit of economic damage as well. Scorps now hitting the field. No Scorp rocket yet. I expect it at any second. And there it is. And instantly wipes out a Battle Master here. You can see, basically, at this point, the game's basically already over. So much damage has been dealt over here. This exposed supply here. These trucks are kind of in trouble. Over here, same thing. Trucks are in trouble. We got a scrapped up technical. Ooh, he's gonna be careful. Can he get to safety? Ah, nicely done here. Nicely done. Look at that. Very nice plays from Mr. Massacre. Go for the dozer as well. And you can see that right now, Jacob is struggling on all fronts. He does have still one Battle Master here, but he's not going to be able to do too much with that. So, we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate here for Mr. Jacob. I don't disagree with the folks that this RB matchup might not be most convenient on this map. Especially because the supplies are a little exposed, right? It's a little easy to get to them. If there were, let's say, 2 supply docks both stuck in the corner here, it would have been easier to defend. But in this situation, I do think Toxin General does have a bit more of an advantage. Those hit and run tactics, man, they're so lovely. They're so good. Targaryen in chat says the map is bad for Nuke. Yeah, I think it's mostly the map, not necessarily the matchup. It's just... it's so open. Look at this. Look how open it is. A technical can sneak in from anywhere, really. And that's kind of where the problem comes in. And we have an extra supply going up here for Mr. Massacre. Massacre is not matching the income here of Jacob, though. Oh, he lost a bunch of workers there. And we have a nice number of Battle Masters here. They do slowly get picked off, though. Ooh, this guy just about survived. Ah, he's keeping it alive. Good man. Well played there by Jacob. But this supply here, as well as rebuilding the workers here, once Massacre does that, he should have an economic advantage. We still see some struggling here for Jacob. Dozer over here got cleared, and there's still a Dozer on the left, and he's running for it. But right now, that's quite a juicy target. Once that Dozer's taken out, and then a Terror Tech comes in on the War Factory, then that's basically the guaranteed GG. He's looking for the Dozer. He finds it. And takes it out. There we go. That's one Dozer down. It even says, got Dozer hunted. Lol. Oh, that's convenient. But, let's see. A Terror Tech is probably what's coming next. Because it definitely will finish off the player here. Whether you Terror Tech one of the supplies, or one of the War Factories, or power, it just greatly reduces the unit producing capabilities. And again, we have technical here. There's no mines here yet, so this is very risky. We got a double scrap tech here. And is he going to get vetted up again? Yes, he is. And this is the GG. This guy right here, double scrapped, vet 3, can probably take out all the Battle Masters that are in the match right now. They're ridiculously powerful. With a good bit of micro, you can get very far with one of these guys. Let's see, left-hand side. Jacob's trying something, but even so, the Battle Masters are nice. But even if you get here and deal some good damage, It's about getting some flamers, some dragon tanks here so you can destroy the buildings. And that's not gonna happen, I think. Ooh, that's super tech! Oh, he actually loses it! Oh my god! He actually lost it! Oh my god! That is not the best plays there from Massacre. He should have been a little more careful. Because that super tech, man, it could have literally gone around the back and just picked off all the buildings one by one. Whereas right now, let's see. This is kind of exposed, sure. This is kind of exposed, but there's nothing nearby. There's still 2 war factories pumping, and the number of Battlemasters is increasing here. Don't tell me that Massacre is actually going to have a bit of a hard time here. This should be a slam dunk for Mr. Massacre. But he's definitely struggling more than he should, I think. Is he planning something? Does he have a palace going up or something? No, he's getting a stinger site. He's starting to panic a little bit. He did manage to destroy one of the supplies, so this does cut off the income here by a significant amount for Jacob, for the nuke general. Let's see, a whole load of Battlemasters here. Nice control here, baiting out all the Scorp rockets. And here's the thing, the Scorp tank shell is so incredibly weak. It's all about the Scorp rocket. So these guys, they can come out and then 3 Scorp rockets fire on a Battlemaster. They can easily take out a Battlemaster. But then after that, they're kind of useless. You gotta wait that 15 seconds before that Scorp rocket has recharged. Let's see, a couple of terrorists getting in position. I hear an oil grab? Yeah, oil grab for Massacre as well, who's on 5k cash per minute. And somehow there's still 2 war factories. Now we see a flamer coming out. But here's the thing, Massacre just needs to endure. He just needs to take out this army, because the next army won't be the same size, won't be as big as this. And once this is taken out, you're going to have a lot of veterancy on the units here. As you can already see, it's pumping up quite nicely. And here we have the chain reaction thing happening. So when a Battlemaster blows up, look how damaged this guy got. When it blows up, you can see it damages nearby units. So if you have like 3 or 5 Battlemasters together, they can actually destroy each other as well. And that's basically it. This is a GG. This army did surprisingly well, and you could see for a moment that Massacre was not as comfortable. He even lost the supply over all this. But now we're at a position where that big scary army has been cleaned up. There's only a smaller army now coming to follow suit, but there should be no issue here for Massacre. He still has the units here, the veterancy. He's got another double scrap technical. There's just 1 supply left, 2 war factories. That's all that Jacob has at this point. Yeah, he knows it. He just says GG, well played. Because he knows there's no point in continuing the struggle. It's something that he will lose over time. And there we go. He says GG, thanks, Leggy. And that is Jacob eliminated from the King of Best of 1 tournament. And I'm sure he's not going to be too happy here with the matchup. And I don't blame the boys. Because both of them were kind of like, are we really going to play this? So there is that. I don't know if there's any veto rules, but I don't think there is. But yeah, you can see the cash collected here. There's a bit of a difference there where Massacre did pull ahead. But the dangers, boys, dangers of those Battlemasters, it's real, right? It's real. Let me see if I can play a replay clip here. You can see that explosion happening. Check it out. There's the super tech there coming out of the tunnel. And it literally dies almost like as a one-shot to the death of one of those Battlemasters. So, very interesting, very nicely played, and that means that Massacre is going to advance to the next round. And the next person that we're going to have play here is going to be a Mr. Targaryen. Very nice. So, it's going to be Targaryen versus Baron. Oh, wait, I think I did record stats. Let's remove that. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I ain't going to try and find out. But yes, let's go. And I will say pick another. Let me double check something here with the fellas. The same matchup can or cannot be played twice. Let me double check here with fellas. With the organizers. But yeah, you can see, you know, it's a nice 1v1 format, nice and fast. Alright, it cannot be played twice. Alright, I'll have to remind the AI. You can no longer select... Wait, can you select another one? Leggy just winging it with the AI. Hey man, it's a lot easier than having to keep track of it all. Hopefully it's not gonna mess up. Oh boys, it told me air stealth from Damned Scorpion. Oh boys, here we go. Also, where is Targaryen? Where is Targaryen? Do I even have Targaryen on here? Oh wow, I have a lot of people. Okay, accept. All the people who wants to be a buddy. Right, am I missing something? Where's Targaryen? Targaryen versus Baron. This does... Are you Baron? Okay, I'm just gonna kick everyone. Alright, let's see. Let me message Targaryen. I didn't know Targaryen was back on Generals Online. Everyone seems to be joining, but... I'm looking for 2 specific people, neither of whom have joined so far. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's pull up the bracket here, as we can... if we can do that. Boom. There we go. The game's a bit in the way. Let me hide the game, maybe. Might be better. How do I do that? Yeah, we blur out the game a little bit. There we go, there we go. So you guys can see a little bit more of what's happening. So you can see the bracket is actively moving. And we also share the live stream of the other fellas. Targaryen is here, and he's now called Vit Targaryen, apparently. I'll show you guys in a minute. I don't know why he's called Vit, but... yeah. Who's Baron? Where is he? Sad face. I'm gonna tell the fellas. Let me share the other live streams with you guys, because I'm sure that some of you will be like, wait, there's other streams going on of the exact same tournament? Yes! It's magic! I just have to find out how I can get the link to you guys. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found it. Alright, so we have Xcal actually live streaming as well, so let me share that link. So that is Xcal. And then we have Pidux, who's also streaming. There we go. Abadasi says, you need AI for that? Yes! Yes, I do! Because I didn't realize I had to do it on the spot, okay? And for some reason, when I use the Wheel of Names thing, or the random wheel thing that sometimes we used in the past, it would, like, I literally had it crash my PC a few times, and I don't know if that was a bug in the thing itself, but... You need to put pass, Leggy. I thought I did. Okay. There we go. There we go. And I'll add Targaryen as a friend. I'm sure he will want me as a friend. You guys think he'll want me as a friend? Raging K, I want as a friend. I don't know if that's a real Raging K, actually, because that's a small K. Okay, whatever. I'll wait. Alright. Real versus Anthrax. Oh, not Baron versus Targaryen. Okay, so apparently it's switched up to Real versus Anthrax. So it is Real versus Anthrax. Alright, so... Okay. Real versus Anthrax, I've been told. Not Targ versus Baron. Sorry. Okay, so let's go select the map here. I kick him. Poor guy. Alright, so it's Damned Scorpion, which is actually a map that is... has a history, guys. Like, legit. It should have its own Wikipedia page. There's so much that happened in that map. Let me also remove the bracket here. And bring back the game. What do you guys say, huh? I think it's a good idea. Just a lot of things I have to do manually, so it's gonna go a little slower. And I have to open... There we go. So basically, this map is actually a copy of a copy of a copy. Or one could say an improvement of an improvement of an improvement. Some people would say. Let me find the original here. This one. This is the original. Sand Serpent. It's an official map. Then came Sand Scorpion, right? Which was a remake done by Jundi, a mapper. He's a very cool guy. And he made some improvements. He just made it a bit more fun to play. I think he removed the bridges, for example, because they're a bit quirky in the game to play with, and added some extra supplies to try and increase the amount of activity in the game, because otherwise everyone just sits there because they're poor as hell. So he made Damned Scorpion. He made Sand Scorpion, right? This one's called Sand Serpent. Jundi made the Sand Scorpion. And now we have Damned Scorpion, which is still... Kinda, you can still sort of see it's similar, right? But you can see the patch of water here and the patch of water here. It's actually not there, guys. The cake is a lie. There is no water here. There's no water there. It is. You'll see. But once the game starts, you can see that there might be water there. Maybe, right? Maybe. There's a way that it can suddenly show up. Okay. Baron is missing. Targaryen is here. Anthrax is missing. And Real just left my room. So what's happening to Targaryen? I don't know. I'm waiting for the boys, the organizers, to sort everything. And players will hopefully be sent my way. You know, we have to trust the boys. But I mean, hey, I guess it's you versus me, Targaryen, 1v1. Oh, Dima is now joining. Baron is here. Okay, Baron is here. But he's not just any Baron, he's an Ice Baron fighting the Vit Targaryen. Okay. All these clan tags, man. What happened to the day where people didn't have clan tags? And everybody just stuck to their name that they decided at birth or something. Well, birth of their account, right? I mean, clans come and go, but, you know, usernames stay the same. Yeah, okay. Let me say the matchup. So, since Targaryen joined first, he's going to be heir. So, heir for Targaryen. And stealth for Baron. All right, let me tell them. The guys are here, Baron plus Tar. Alright, so I let them know. Alright, and they have no problem selecting. Ooh, excellent. Alright, ladies and gents, are you ready for the next match? It's going nice and smooth, isn't it? Actually, I should pull up the challenge bracket thingy for myself as well, because I don't actually see it. I showed you guys, but I can't even tell what's going on now. That's the advantage of having browser tabs, right? I could just have 20 browser tabs open. Ooh. There's also Humanity Massacre that's going to happen. That must be on one of the other streams. Guys, keep an eye on that one. That would be a killer match to watch. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the next match? It is going to be Vit Targaryen against the Ice Baron. Yes, I'm going to keep doing it like that. But anyway, so let's see. Ladies and gents, here we go. We have Targaryen as the Air Force. Oh, it says Targaryen. Oh, it's gonna be so tempting to call him Targaryen. He's gonna hate me. So we have Red Targaryen over here as Air Force, and he's gonna be facing off against the Ice Baron on the top left, who's a stealth general. So here we go, Damned Scorpion. Now, I was telling you guys about the minimap, right? I was like, look, there's not gonna be any water here in the corners. And now you'll be like, wait, like he's right. He actually was speaking the truth. There's no water. What's going on here? And that is this little dam. Hence why Damned Scorpion. Get it? It's a pun, people. It's a play on words. You can destroy this thing, and then all the sort of white land floods with water, right? So all the white sort of sandy section. So you have the same on this side. So you might be like, why would people do that? Sometimes it happens. Let's see if it's going to happen. Probably not, though. But we'll see. We do have Stealth versus Air Force, which is a very nice, funky matchup. Because Stealth General has one big advantage, and that is stealth tunnels. They are absolutely gorgeous and glorious because it means that a raptor, or two raptors who normally would take out a tunnel, now don't know where said tunnels are. They kind of gotta, like, wing it and just force fire and beacon. And very nice crush here from Targaryen, preventing that tunnel from going up. Do we see a beacon? I guess not. He's got a missile defender en route, and he's just gonna force fire the ground and try and take out that tunnel. Let's see him go do that. Go do it. Go. 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 There we go. What did I say? He's gonna... almost. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's looking for it. He's looking... He'll get there eventually. Let's see. The Dozer is also getting there to the other side of the map, which is pretty interesting. Probably hoping to find something, like see what strat is happening or whatever. It's a bit of a strange location to drive to. I think he wants to try and get into the worker line to do some crushes. In the meantime, we do have a nice tunnel going up here, and we have a very fast oil grab here from Targaryen. That's the plan he's got in mind. That's how he wants to get money. He's also got 3 Chinooks here, so 2 on this supply, 1 over here, so that's nice and clever. And in the back over here... Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Well, still took out 2 workers, you know? It's not half bad. It's not half bad. I mean, he lost one of his only dozers, and he did sell CC, so there is a bit of danger, but still... In the meantime, this one missile defender that had one job failed at his job, and this tunnel looks like it's going up, and that could actually be a little difficult for Targaryen, and now he finds it. It might be a little too late. Let's see, do we have any reinforcements coming in? No, they are too busy being on the right-hand side, because he already sort of saw something happening here. Looks like there was a bit of an engagement here. Wasn't a dozer, though, so I think it was a Humvee that got taken out. Let's see, this tunnel here is probably just going to destroy this building. Or he's going to go in this building. Does he have a bunch of quads? He's got some quads. Let's see if he's going to pop them from here. Doesn't look like he's too fast. He's got the quads and he's actually pushing down south. So he's trying to get back here in the bottom section to try and shoot over here at the supply collection of Targaryen, right? It's always a very good move to prevent your enemy from getting supplies, because if they don't have much money, they won't produce many units. So that's kind of one of the things that the game is all about. Let's see. 2 quads, absolutely screwed here. There's no way in hell that they can survive this. They get taken out without too much of a fuss. Still the oil present here and the oil present here. So 2 oils here for Targaryen. It's going to help him a lot. In the meantime, though, we have good map control here from Mr. Ice Baron. But he doesn't really have that much extra income. If we see the cash per minute here, Targaryen is actually ahead. When you would think that the Stealth General might be tempted to throw down a supply here and there. And now all these Humvees here are going to be a big problem for Mr. Baron. As Targaryen comes in with an oil grab over here in the middle as well, further increasing his income. And these Humvees are tough to kill, guys. This many Humvees, that's really tough. I think this might already be the GG. I think it might just be over. Looking at this, we've got technicals being produced now, but that's a little too late here. There's a couple of quads in the tunnel. We know that. Can I actually see? Yeah, he's got a handful of units in there. That's not going to be enough. And I think right now we're going to see a big problem here for Baron. In the meantime, looks like he went down and did the Dozer Hunt here with a tech RPG. Very nice. Dozer Hunt sounds like it's a big deal, but it's honestly not. It's really not that big a deal. Because you still need to destroy the buildings, right? You need to destroy the buildings. If you don't destroy the buildings, a Dozer Hunt is literally the same as never happening at all. At least in a 1v1 situation like this. So let's see. Nice defense here from Pink. He's actually managing to get a couple kills in. But there we go. Slowly but surely, everything is being taken out. And this Humvee over here is still alive, getting healed by the ambulance. That's why the players put in an ambulance there. Some very good micro. Excellent kiting here from Targaryen. And puts a lot of pressure here on Mr. Baron, who's really struggling at this point. Because if Baron loses this base, he's basically lost the game. There is just too much of a loss that he cannot recover from. A couple Humvees going down. Still 3 remain. Not all of them have missile defenders. Another Humvee is destroyed. 2 Humvees left. Still 2 arms dealers. But look at the amount of losses here that Baron is incurring. Is he going to go in for a crush, maybe? I mean, this is going to be tough to deal with. Is he rebuilding? He's not rebuilding any money anywhere. Yeah, nothing. So this is it. This is literally it. Either he succeeds in taking out these 2 Humvees, plus the missile defenders, or he's lost the game. It's really coming down to this. Very nice laser lock here from Targaryen. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's it. He was trying to do a tear tech here to try and catch out the Humvees. Didn't quite work. The latency is excellent here. So it would have been a hard one to pull off anyway. And GG, he says, there we go, ladies and gents. That is a very nice victory for the Dozer Hunted Targaryen. Like I said, it doesn't matter too much. If there's too many Humvees out, you're not going to manage, man. You're not going to manage. Interestingly, we do see Targaryen with most cash collected. That's because he went for the oil. Basically, the moment he had the middle oil, it was also kind of done, right? It's just, yeah, there's no real way. I have to say, well played to Targaryen. He knew what he had to do. Even though he was Air Force, he didn't utilize any Air Force technology apart from sending in the Chinooks to try and use the point defense laser. We saw a risky early aggression here. We go back to the very beginning of the match, where he sent out one of his few dozers. And this here actually probably did more than we want to admit. Taking out the 2 workers is one thing, but then sending the 3 workers to go back to collect money, that means all in all, if you add it up, like maybe $500 to $1,000 was lost in collection time for the Pink player Baron. So well played there by Targaryen, and he advances to the next round. Hey, not half bad. But yeah, let's go pull up the bracket once again. What do you guys say, huh? Let's pull it up and also blur out the game, because man, it's hurts the eyes, man. Hurts the eyes. Let's see. Is it this one that it blurs? Yes, it blurs a little bit. So there we go, ladies and gents. You can see now who is slowly but surely advancing. Let's see. Okay, it's not updated for me yet, I think. Well, there is a stream delay, right? There is a stream delay. But yeah, guys, please do check out the other streamers as well who are live right now. Let me share the link in a second, because you guys still have stream delay, so you guys are still in game. I will post the next game already. And let's see, the next person to join is gonna be Real and Anthrax. Real and Anthrax are the guys that we're waiting for. Let me see if I can message Real already. Real. Come. Let's see if I have Anthrax in here as well. I do, actually. Wow, look at that. Okay. Makes it a little easier. I'm gonna have everyone in my buddy list by the end of this. Come. Massacre keeps joining. Massacre, I know you want to take out more players, man, but you gotta wait your turn. You gotta wait your turn. This is how it is, man. This is how it is. It's too ruthless, Massacre. It's too ruthless. Me and Hummy right now? Oh, I love that. But I think I'm doing Real and Anthrax. I'd love to do Massacre and Hummy. That would be a crazy game. I don't even know who would win, man. That's like one of those things that's quite close. But I guess maybe if we're lucky, we can do that one. All right, so let me pick the next matchup. And the next matchup is going to be... AI is thinking. Why does it need to think? It says demo versus demo on Desolated District. Alright. Demo mirror. Let's do it. On Desolated District. Where is it? There we go. Boom. Nice. Okay, ladies and gents. Anthrax is... versus Real. It's going to be a nice game as well. I think those players are quite close in skill. But I'll be honest, it's been ages since I've seen any of these guys performing in 1v1. Might be literal years. So players, they change, right? Some get better, some get worse. Desolated District with a demo mirror can also be a very nice one. I expect this game to go a bit longer. But yeah, we'll see, fellas. We'll see. Mahdi says, it's not random? No, it's matchups. So there have been a set of maps and armies that were previously approved by probably a bunch of very smart people. And yeah, that's basically what's happening here. We're seeing those chosen sort of matchups. We select a random one at that. But whoever decided that demo versus demo is a fair thing on Desolated District, you know, it makes sense that it's fair because, you know, it's literally the same army. You can't really mess that up. And Desolated District is also quite the mirrored map. You could argue the slight changes, like, oh, the worker spawns over here. That is a lot closer to the supply than if you spawn over here, where you have to walk up north around your command center. Like, there are those very small things, but generally people don't care about that. Generally. You know that I say generally because, you know, there's going to be some people who's like, oh, I lost the game because of this, you know, and they won't blame their micro, they'll blame the map or something. But on the whole, this is all like pre-approved and stuff. The only matchup that I was a bit unsure of was the first one, Nuke versus Tox. On that big open map, it did feel like Tox had a bit of an advantage. But anyway, doesn't matter. That's in the past. Let's be in the present and see the real player over here fighting against Mr. Anthrax, who ironically was almost an army that was capable of Anthrax, but alas, he is a demo. They're both demo. So you see it here, demo for demolition. And I'm not sure if this is fully boxed in. I think just about yes. Let's see how these guys are gonna do. I think this is the same Anthrax that some of you who've been on the channel for a number of years. He was very big in free-for-all as well. I think it's the same guy, like around 5 years ago. Terratech being loaded up over here for Anthrax. Let's see what's happening here. This is an empty one. There's no Terratech there. So we have a Terratech out of Anthrax, but it looks like Real is planning to just intercept the Terratech. And he might almost... Oh, look at that! Oh, he might just succeed. Oh, that would be huge. Nope. And there it is. Boom! Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. I mean, not bad. Not bad. But the hole is still alive. So this building is going to rebuild for free. There is that. If this got destroyed, the hole, then it would change a lot. Because an arms dealer actually costs 2,500 bucks. Which is a lot of bucks. A lot of money. Bro over here rebuilding an arms dealer. Look how fast it's going. So you could tell it's a fake building. And Tech RPG coming in. He wants to destroy that hole. Let's see. Oh, not the best micro here from Anthrax. He had the right ingredients. But then the crush coming in from the left-hand side. Nice and clutch. Hey, just shoot, man. Just shoot. It's okay. It's okay. Just shoot. There, he's actually vet 3. I think this might be game. I think this might be a very, very fast GLA mirror. Because right now this supply is under threat. What's happening down below? Just a tunnel going up. There is supply here. But yeah, this is kind of painful here. Tunnel over here is also not exactly what you want to have if you're in the position of Real. Let's see if we have a bunch of quads. Yeah, we have a bunch of quads. And yeah, we have a bunch of quads. So that means this supply for sure is going down. Nothing that Yellow can do to stop that. Mr. Real is in some trouble. We have a demo trap here. I'm not sure if that's such a great move, because if this blows up, you blow up your own workers too, man. But I mean, it's better than having to deal with the technical. Let's see. And it is a Vet 3 technical, which is a bit difficult to deal with, especially because of the auto heal and the extra health. He's just choosing the safe path. Nope, never mind. He decided to make a U-turn and die. But yeah, this is, even though, I mean, this could be sold off. Get a bit of extra cash, right? And more units reinforcing here. Nicely played by Anthrax. Nice tech RPG, dealing good damage. I don't know how, but Yellow's actually hanging on here. Mr. Real, playing real good. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, that was painful. I'm sorry. Does it get it? Oh, no way. Oh, it survives. 1 HP technical there. Let's see. A couple of quads being produced here. And down below, we have some aggression happening as well. Saying, no, bro, this is my oil. In the meantime, up left, we don't have anything from Anthrax, so it looks like Real might be able to get this. Question is, does he actually have capture building upgrade? He doesn't. It looks like he's thinking about getting that. He's actually very boldly trying to collect where no man should collect ever again. Because this is for sure going to get taken out. I'm not even sure if those two workers paid for themselves here. Building should have been sold, though. That's definitely a mistake, because now you have a Vet 3 quad cannon, and the difference that veterancy makes for quad cannons is absurd. The moment they get one veterancy, so like one of these chevrons, they start dealing double damage, if not more than double damage. And then every chevron they get extra, like the damage increases a bit more every time, and they get more health. So this is such a powerful unit here. This guy might be very close to taking out a tunnel completely on his own, to give you an idea. Like, that's a powerful. Even this one's vetted up. So these vetted up quad cannons are definitely going to be a problem here for Mr. Real. Maybe switch it up to Scorpions at this point, although it takes so long to research the Scorpion rocket upgrade. It's very tough. Let's see. Over here, we have a capture building upgrade ready to go for Mr. Anthrax, and he already put the little demo charge on the booby trap on the structure. So if anyone apart from him tries to capture this, there will be an explosion which will take out the rebel. So, Yellow will first have to remove this charge, or just sacrifice one rebel to set it off. Oh, nicely spotted here. Wait. Okay, he gets it. Good. Let's see, attack over here on the left side. He's trying a bit of a counter push, but you can see those vetted quads. They shred, man. They absolutely shred. The problem is just you need to find a way to get rid of this blob, right? There's only a handful of units that can actually engage something like this. 2 battle buses, just saying, would be absolutely perfect, but I don't think that Yellow is in any position to try and get a palace up. There's just no way. Right now, Anthrax adding insult to injury is now taking the supplies over here as well, adding further pressure. This might look a bit scary, but again, if those quad cannons just pop... I think he's actually baiting... wait. Yeah, look at that. There he is. He was kind of baiting, because he knows that if these guys come a little close, he can actually gun them down without issue. See, the oil grab over here has come through. The oil grab is coming in over here as well. Up top, we still don't have an oil grab. So we can see economically, Anthrax is just having a blast with all the cash he's getting. Real is definitely in some trouble here. And I don't know if sticking to quads is really the way to go about this. Because you're fighting the same kind of unit, right? With the same kind of unit. But Anthrax just has an advantage having more veterancy on his quads. Does he have a palace? He has a palace going up as well. No palace going up for Yellow. So maybe that's what's happening. I think Anthrax is already kind of giving up on pumping out 1 million quads. He's like, I'll go to the next phase, which is getting a couple of battle buses, because they can absolutely shred quad armies. 2 battle buses could take this out, no problem. Everything that's here, no problem. I think Yellow is just freaking out. He wants to have a bit of a success, a bit of a good destruction happening here, and he did clear out Anthrax. As a result, he did lose this section here. Arms dealer's kind of exposed, and he now needs to come in. He's coming in from the east to try and push in and get these guys to retreat. He's got a good concave. That's good. Having that concave attack, that sort of circular approach that all your units can fire at like 1 unit of his, that's the best way you can use your quads. You've got to be careful. Here we go. Scorps. He switched it up. I'm not sure if at this point he really needed to go for Scorps because, I mean, he does have a palace. At this point, you know, just go straight to battle buses, right? Why not? The Scorps here, they're not the best damage dealers. Again, the Scorp rocket deals a lot of damage, but apart from that, the tank shell of the Scorpion is really not that good. But more than anything, they have a lot of HP. Look at that. Look how difficult it is to take out one Scorp. GG says real. He knows it. He knows it. He knows he's way too far behind. Look at the cash difference here, the income. And there you go. So nicely done here by Mr. Anthrax. He did everything right. He was quick to be aggressive. He denied the extra income of real. And he got himself that victory. He switched it up to Scorps in the end, but to be honest, if he just saved that money with the Scorps and just went for battle buses next, he would have also had success. It's basically when there's too much of an economic divide sort of a thing between the players, or one guy's just clearly ahead economically, then it almost doesn't matter, you know. Anthrax at that point could just spam out technicals and just crush the workers over and over of real, right? It'd probably still end up winning it. Look at the cash difference here, guys. If you look at this, it's 34k, so that's like... He needed to earn 50% more, 50% more, to match the income here of Anthrax. That's a lot. Why are they not upgrading this with scrap, says Janosch. Well, there's a good reason for that, actually. Quad cannons have this weird thing where... Or actually, the game engine has this weird thing. Let me start with that. So the game engine has this thing where if any sort of attack speed boost is given to a quad, it fires double speed. Okay, it's really weird, but that's just how it goes, right? So if it vets up, it fires double speed. If it gets speaker tower, it fires double speed. All these things, right? That's just kind of how that goes. The problem is when you pick up scrap, there's actually a part in the game that says, let's increase the attack speed, but reduce the damage per shot by 20%. So if you do get a natural speed boost from getting veterancy, let's say, but then you have scrap on the quad, your quad actually deals 20% less damage, which is just ridiculous. But of course, if you have a quad and it's not scrapped up, then you should definitely, it's definitely worth getting, right? But anyway, let's go have a look at the bracket here. And I will host the next match. All right, let's see. Who do we have next? You guys can see the bracket. Is it filling out? Yeah, it's filling out. I see the things happening. That's nice, that's nice. All right, the next one is DMT and Mr. Dot. That'll be nice. Yeah, yeah. All right. So I don't know if Mr. Dot can see me. All right. Maybe I should have tagged them, actually. DMT and Mr. Dot. Is he here? Let me check. Yeah, I'm just in the game here, guys. Trying to find the guys. Okay, join, please. You are sending messages too quickly? What? I can't write messages in Generals Online now? Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's see if the guys saw my message. Wait, I didn't put the password, did I? Alright, there we go. Alright. In the meantime, let me check with AI what the next matchup is. AI even said, prepare for absolute chaos. Okay. AI. It's always flattering. You know, if I ever need a barrage of compliments, I'll just tell the AI literally anything and it will tell me I'm brilliant for asking it. Alright, DMT is here, and it says tank versus tank on Arizona Airfield. Yes, that is a real matchup. So, let's go to Arizona Airfield. Let's go find it. Let's remove the bracket for you guys. Because it is a bit big, isn't it? There we go. And bring back the game. There we go. Bringing it nice into focus. Sharpening that lens. Alright. Someone tell Mr. Dot. Mr. Dot to join us. Alright, so tank mirror. Let's see, boys. Arizona Airfield. It's been a while since I've seen this map. If I recall, there was a bit of a wall, wasn't there? Like, somewhere here, there was a bit of a wall. So I think you have more like a left side and then a right side. But let's see, maybe I'm remembering this wrong. But we'll be fine. But yeah, we had a few nice 1v1 games so far. Guys, also please do make sure to check out the fellow streamers, which I can already send you guys a link. I think the stream delay has caught up. Oh, yeah, the stream delay should be the same for both Twitch and YouTube. Just letting the fellas know. So, Mr. Dot is not showing up. What do we do? See, any other matchups? Not really. He replied he is coming. Okay, yikes. Bro's still finishing his cigarette. Oh, there he is. Gonna tell him tank, mirror, and then we'll be good to go. Alright. On Arizona Airfield. Alexander says, why are you not playing? Oh man, I wouldn't last like 30 seconds, man. When it comes to 1v1, I don't know the build orders, I don't know the strats, I don't know what to do, man. You know, just give me that armchair where I can look and say like, oh, this guy messed up, you know? I can acknowledge that. 1v1 doesn't have the most strategy in it, though. That's kind of the thing. A lot of it is about speed and Twitch reactions and getting the right build order going, right? So, for example, you have a tank general versus tank general. You've got DMT versus Mr. Dot. If you look at the size of this map, it's moderately big. So, here's one of those things that I do know. If it's like a big map, you want to get a Helix to try and sneak in somewhere and deal some damage. It's like horizontally, so from left to right, it's not the biggest. So it's going to be harder to sneak in something like a Lick, so maybe we won't see that. But, you know, those are the kind of things like, yeah, I know some standard build orders, dual supply, dual war factory, we're definitely going to see that. You know, those kind of things. But when it comes to the perfect Battle Master micro, no, that's something I definitely don't have the skills of. But these fellas just might, and that's why we love watching them, because they're going to do a good job, right? They're going to do a good job. Let's see. War Factory, and over here, look, War Factory, this guy, War Factory, and War Factory. You just know it, right? These are the build orders that, as tank general, just have to do. But, like I said, you might see a Helix, right? At some point, and that could change everything. Because when everyone is busy building Battle Masters, the one man with the Licks is king, right? He can just come in, destroy all the Battle Masters. So, if you guys are wondering why we might see a first unit being a Gat tank, that's because this guy would worry, like, is there a Licks? And, you know, I'm talking a lot about the Licks, but it doesn't have to be a Licks. It can be a propaganda center, and then the players will pump out some ECMs. And ECMs can be very good, because you can long-distance disable other tanks and stuff like that. Let's see, first unit is an outpost. And that's probably to try and occupy some of the buildings here, right? So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to strats and build orders. Outpost over here as well. Because these guys, they would know, like, okay, on this map, there's a building here. That's a key location. Let me put my RPGs in there from the outpost and things like that. This is a really good move because it gives scouting as well. And looks like Blue is doing the exact same thing. DMT with the same strategy here. But he's forgetting to occupy it. And he's spotting this listening outpost over here. In the meantime, on the left, outpost got destroyed from Blue. And outpost over here got destroyed. But Tank Hunter's still alive. We do see the first Battlemaster out from Blue. Or the first Battlemasters. And these guys probably going to go in the building here. So yeah, there is a wall here. There is a wall. You might think that one of these guys is not going to be able to do too much, but they can. They kind of can. If they put a TNT charge on the supply trucks, then this supply truck automatically gets destroyed. So we got a Gat tank. Kind of forced to get a Gat tank just to get rid of this one Tank Hunter. So that's what DMT does. He kind of has to do that. Right? Also, the Gat tanks, basically, they're getting them, for now at least, to deal with Tank Hunters. And we got a Battlemaster and a Gat tank with the idea of destroying a listening outpost, and then the Gat tank will shoot at the Tank Hunters as they come out. This building over here will get a free shot or two. And there we go. That outpost now has to return home and repair, so that's considerable time lost. Let's see, outpost destroyed here. Now we have a Battlemaster en route. And the Battlemaster moves really slow, right? So the Gat tank can outspeed it, outrun it. And in a tank mirror like this, it's all about the KD. Do we have access to KD? Yeah, we do. So you can see that Blue right now is ahead on the KD, right? He's got a KD of 2 versus Pink, who's 0.5. And KD basically means how many units do you destroy before you lose a unit, right? So if one guy sends, like, a Battlemaster takes out one guy, then later he loses that Battlemaster, you have a KD of 1. 1 unit for 1 unit, right? It's not perfect, the KD, because a tank hunter, obviously, is not as valuable as, let's say, a Battlemaster, and it's all kind of blobbed together, right, in a KD. But it does still kind of give an idea of where the game's going. It's just an indicator, and it's a fun one, I think, for mirrors. I think it's really nice. So let's see if the KD is going to change here. So blue was in the lead. And probably it's because he took out a lot of tank hunters. Flamer here gets destroyed. A bit of a miss micro here from pink. And there you go. You see the KD adjusts, going higher and higher. The higher your KD is, the better. And ideally, it's always above 1. Ideally. Right? And then it's just all about what income does as well. So let's have a quick look at the income here. We do have a prop center, so not a helix out of blue. And over here, pink is doing the same thing. He's got a prop center as well. Sending a Lotus out to try and capture all this lovely stuff over here. Oil refinery and 2 oil derricks, definitely worth it. And literally, this is what's so beautiful to see, right? You have 2 players, right, doing the exact same strategy on the other side of the map. The exact same strategy, right? I don't know about you guys, but I always think that's beautiful, right? Where you see these kind of things happen, it means they've learned how to play it. They've studied the armies, they studied the map, and they're like, okay, if I go for this, it increases my chances of victory. Like, these guys aren't using map hack, they aren't using cheats or anything like that. They just know what the right move is, and they execute that perfectly. Let's see. So far, there is no real interest in this middle supply. It's way too risky. And it looks like blue is getting ready to come in with a bit of a push. He's got 1 ECM out. Just 1. It's not the most. But ECMs are very important. 10k per minute income reached here for pink, because he captured the oil. But we're going to see the same thing coming in here for the blue player. As he captures this oil, he also gets there. So there you go. Like, we're talking about literal seconds worth of difference on these kind of things. Let's see. 1 Emperor here. Absolutely love that, because it'll give the Speaker Tower, which adds a nice attack speed boost. And let's see. A couple of Gat tanks here are really not going to do anything. And this building being a little annoying. But it's nice and empty, so it's not going to be that much of a problem. 1 tank hunter won't deal too much damage. It's literally for both sides here. And the attack has begun. Guys, look at that ECM and how powerful it is. It just shuts down a tank. And that's kind of dangerous. You know, that's the danger of the ECM. You just literally shut down a tank. It literally becomes dead weight. In the meantime, a bit of a push here. Look, and this is what I mean. You shut it down, it becomes a free kill. And we do, in fact, now see a Lix. 1 Lix is out. How much anti-air? 1 Gat tank. Now, check this out. Blue is probably going to focus down that 1 Gat tank, because once that Gat tank is destroyed, the Lix can come in. And there we go. It's targeting the Gat tank, and the Lix comes in, and now all the units will retreat from blue, apart from that Lix, and it can take out everything. Except for, no way, blue is happy to lose a couple units for no real reason. That Lix could have cleaned up everything, but there we go. Everything is getting destroyed. Very nicely done. That 1 Lix. What a difference it can make, right? What a difference. In the meantime, we have a Lix out of pink. And he mismicros it. Actually gets caught between these Gat tanks and these Gat tanks. And that is actually devastating and might even cost him the game. Having a Helix is such a considerable investment. It's gotta work. In the meantime, these buildings don't look like they got captured. Definitely a mistake from both players, because they can help a lot. Even just taking out a Gat tank here or there will make a difference between, you know, sending in your Helix or not. RT Barrage coming in from Mr. DMT. And this army is still alive over here. So far, blue seems to be dominating the match. Taking the left-hand side here. Now getting ready to take the middle supply on the right as well. He's got a few helixes in the back. RT Barrage comes in and is going to hit the oil here. Does it take out everything? Let's see. The answer is yes. Takes out everything. In part, probably because of the oil refinery thing here as well. And an attack now happening on the left-hand side. Pressure is mounting on Mr. Dot, the pink tank general. Doesn't have too much to deal with this. Is he going to move his units to the left? You might be surprised not to see any movement happening here, but he kind of needs his units on the right to stay there as well, because if he moves these guys to the left, this army pushes in, and then there's even more trouble at hand. And in fact, blue is coming in preemptively. Wait, no, he's not. Okay, I guess not. And here we go. He's gonna try it. Oh, that's risky, that's risky! This is risky! Ah, he just about got away with it. Only 1 Gat tank left, but he's gonna go get back home. Oh, this guy, man. Taking a risk. Another Battlemaster en route. Tank Hunter's being produced now. Very smart, because the Gat tank needs to be focused on the Helix, because if it doesn't, then the Helixes will take out all the Battle Masters, right? Let's see. In the meantime, potential push coming in. We see a troop crawler as well from Pink. Absolutely love to see that. And things are about to get very real. Lix is flying in. All the Gat tanks have been destroyed. And that means all these Battle Masters of Pink are now exposed. We actually see the Lixes coming in from Pink to try and shoo away the Lixes of Blue. Definitely very risky to do that. I don't think this is a wise decision. And there we go. Lix is now going down as well because he's being a little careless here with the Lixes. And they're basically his lifeline as well. Now that they're destroyed, there's nothing stopping Mr. Blue from finishing this game. He's going to come in strong. He's level 5 as well. DMT is doing it. The GG is already being thrown down. And before you could even see the Carpet Bomber or the EMP come in, it's over. DMT has won it. A KD of 2.6. I even called it. It's interesting to see that, right? It's just fun to watch that and see what happens with those kind of things. The KD. You can see the cash difference here. It's there. It's definitely there. It's not the greatest, like what, 10% difference, something like that. But it's the units destroyed versus units lost. That really tells the story here. Blue was the one in control of this game. He started with a bit of a lead, and he kept making that lead bigger and bigger and bigger. And then when those elixirs came out, that was it. That was absolutely it. So well played there to Mr. DMT, who now moves on to the next round of this tournament. Let me go see who is the next one. Hummy Massacre! Hey, Hummy! Massacre! Join! Oh, come on. What is this? Your message... can we remove this? What is this? Can't I write message? What? Okay, who came up with this? And can we change this, please? You are sending messages too quickly. Dude, I just type. Like, I'm not sending it too quickly. So annoying. Alright, there we go. Oh, man, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Alright, wait. I actually have Massacre in as a friend. I think. Yeah, come. Alright, come. Sending messages too quickly. I say that's racist against people who just want to type quickly. Get stuff done, you know? Okay, so we're waiting for Hummy. In the meantime, let me show you guys the bracket. And show you all the latest and greatest updates in that. Oh, have a look as it populates nicely. Yes. And I will choose the next matchup. Alright, let's do it, boys. No. Gonna select it. No. So Massacre asks, is this the map we're gonna play? The Arizona Airfield? No. We're doing Air Inf on Arctic Arena. Air Inf. Is that there? Yeah, Arctic Arena. Okay. So that is Air for Massacre and Inf for Hummy. I kind of love it. Where is Arctic Arena? Is that not a ranked map? Or am I just blind? Arctic Arena. There it is. Okay. Let's wait for Hummy to join. Let me message Hummy on Discord. Come join. Alright. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I should reveal that just yet, because it might give Massacre more time to think about the strats. I know these guys are searching for your game. Called 1v1 King of Best of. Okay. Hummy Inf. So there we go. So now Hummy gets roughly the same time. And I will pull up the game again and hide the bracket. There we go. Not too bad, right? Yes. And let me share the other streamers as well. Guys, go over to the other streamers and tell them Leggy sent you. Leggy sends his regards. Hades says, how can I play this online? You go to playgenerals.online. That's literally a website. Alright, let me give the guys one more chance. Alright, ladies and gents, are you ready? This is going to be a good one. Massacre and Hummy. Oh man, this is going to be nice. This is going to be very nice. Ladies and gents, here we go. We got Infantry General here for Hummy. And down below on the right, we got Air Force for Massacre. on the map Arctic Arena. Now, let's see. This map is actually very interesting because there's a lot going on, okay? So, like, I'm going to need, like, a second to break this map down for you. So, you have your two supplies here. You can see on the left. You can see on the right. You got your oil. It's very nice. And then there's, like, this big distance between you and your enemy, right? Look at this distance that you've got to cover just to get here. So, in a way, that kind of benefits the Air Force, right? Air Force likes it when there's a big distance between you and the player because they're like, hey, I got a lot of time to build up. Maybe get some wraps and cool stuff like that. What you gonna do? But at the same time, though, there's some things that definitely benefit infantry, and that is a lot of empty garrisonable buildings. And also, this wall is really weird and annoying. So you can't walk through this. You can't drive through this either, I think. I think you can in some way delete it, but it's just really awkward. And then here are these buildings as well. And then there's like these small gaps and openings, and again, more buildings. So on the whole, you're gonna see a lot of man spam because it's like, hey, why don't I just take half the buildings? Then Humvees can't really push in, right? So there is that. We do, in fact, see a war factory out from Massacre. Massacre, is he going for the oil grab here? It does look like it. Look at that. He's got this guy lined up next to the oil. The way every ranger ever wants to, right? Grab all the oil for the greater good. Humvee comes out. Let's see what he's cooking here. Looks like these tank hunters aren't actually going in any of the buildings. So I think he's going to get like an outpost, fill this up to the max, and then just try and cause havoc. Let's see. No, it's a troop crawler. Ah, even better. He's taking out some of the minigunners. Let's see. Dozer is distracting the Humvee nicely, and he's loading tank hunters up into the troop crawler. So the idea is that he can now get the capture building upgrade and then quickly capture a bunch of oils because he's got the minigunners ready. At the same time, there's still a handful of minigunners in here, and the tank hunters will further increase the trouble here for Massacre because they deal good DPS to Humvees as well. Oil grab comes through. Doesn't get denied, though. No, it doesn't get denied, and that's actually a big one. And the laser lock here, very effective. Hami, bro! Losing the troop crawler for it. Not exactly what he wants at this point, but the amount of man spam over here is pretty impressive, and it is going to make things a bit difficult. Oil immediately gets destroyed here, and a Humvee on the left-hand side, an empty Humvee, ready to push. Tank Hunter here should spot this. And you can see a very defensive play here from Massacre. He knows that he's going to be in some trouble. And again, outpost here now gets denied. Very important. You might be like, it's about the troops, Leggy. It's not about the outpost or the troop crawler. But the outpost and troop crawler actually heal the troops as well. And they provide a bit of defense against flashbang rangers. Flashbang rangers can only hit troops that are out and about. So there is that. Everything got cleaned up, though. That is very nice here. GG says Hami, and he knows he didn't manage with the push. And it's like, if I didn't make it with this push, I'm not going to manage it with another push. He prematurely surrenders there, but I do understand it. It's all about, like, can I pull up the replay here and I'll explain it a bit more because it went a bit fast there.
Welcome to Generals Online.
Massacre definitely did the right moves. He defended like a champ. That's why he went for the Humvee as well, right? So let me see if I can fast forward a bit. So everything kind of came down to this attack. He wanted to do an all-in rush. And this is what I said, because the map is pretty big. So let me pause it here, right? So if right now Massacre, who's getting the oils, right? He's doing all right with that. If he can hold against the attack, it allows him to then go into the next stage of the game. And the further he gets as Air Force, the closer he's going to get to a victory. The harder it's going to be for Humanity. I also noticed that Hami, aka Humanity, didn't go for the capture building upgrade. So I guess he wasn't really trying to grab the oils, which means his income was also very bad. He did have 2 supplies, but probably his cash per minute was way lower than Massacre. Let's have another look here and see what happened. Of course, Massacre saw the man spam closing in. I was like, I need something. He went for 2 barracks. That's allowing him to get that flashbang, and he got a firebase up as well. And he was basically thinking it like this. If I can hold against these few attacks, then economically, I will be way ahead. As you can see, the cash per minute here is literally more than double of Hami. And there we go. This outpost dying actually was a big blow, because if this didn't die, you can go around the back, destroy a barracks, cut off some eco. But I think Hami was like, no, I got to reinforce this section, put extra pressure here, and hope that it works out. But it just happened to be a missile defender here, and that made such a difference. In the meantime, there was a Humvee just slowly gunning down the trucks. And at that point, yeah, it's Hami knew it was over. So, yeah, well played here by both guys. It's difficult to defend against a man-spam blob like this. That's why Hami, of course, goes for this strat. Look, 1 minigunner here, but even here, there's a Humvee ready. So the amount of damage that Hami actually did on Massacre is close to 0. He only took out 1 oil, and that's it. He lost so many units for it, so much, compared to what Massacre lost. And then on top of that, the trucks are being harassed. There's nothing to stop that Humvee from taking it out. So that's why all of this was happening at once, and that's why we saw Humvee quit out like that. So you guys have a bit of an extra clear image. Because that's the thing, man. Sometimes one battle, you know, people say, oh, one battle decides everything. But yeah, it kind of does, right? It kind of can decide everything. And that's kind of what we saw here as well. You can see the cash collected, the difference here. Literally half the money of Massacre. So, there you go. Well played to Mr. Massacre. And he advances, boys. He advances.
Welcome to General
Just a fan says a bit anticlimactic. I mean, yeah, but that's the thing, man. It's 1v1. Everyone always tries a rush, first and foremost. Everyone always tries a rush. It makes sense to try a rush, because in some cases, with a rush, you can take out your opponent. If you don't rush, and the guy who does rush is likely going to do, like, some good damage. Let's see. Peace Lover, SPL. Oh, my God. Oh, my God! Please join. Oh my god, what is this? General's online, please fix this. What the hell? So annoying. Alright, yes, let me host. There we go. Let's get Peace Lover and SPL in here. Man, this thing with the chat is really annoying. And let's pick another matchup. Now, let's see, boys. Alexander in YouTube chat says, the games are like a toilet visit. So much pressure, and it's done. Big SPL. Yeah, there's a nice video by Riker. Some of you guys know him, Riker. I'm not sure where you can find the video. I think it's in some of the random Discords. I think in Community Outpost he posted his thing as well. So if you go to Discord, Community Outpost, you do from in the search, and then you write Riker, you'll see his video that he posted. He posted a video of SPL, this guy, soloing the AOD tournament map on his own. He did it on his own, and he landed such a perfect Moab. Just that is worth watching. Like, that's just amazing. But anyway, let's see. Let's jump into the next match here. It's going to be SPL versus Metis, a.k.a. Peace Lover. And it's going to be China Super Weapon on Sovereignty. So SPL China. Metis Super Weapon General. And it's going to be on Sovereignty. Sovereignty. Pa, 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 pa. What a lovely word. Imagine anyone trying to learn English and someone's like, go spell sovereignty. It's like one of those words that people came up with just to mess with you. Why is there a random E and an I in there? It's just, And then the G, what's that about? Like, which language has something like G-N-T-Y? I don't know. And then they claim it's English. They should just drop the E, drop the G. There we go, sovereignty. Like how they would say it in Malta. Alright, let's see. China Super Weapon. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Alright, let's go. Let's play. Ladies and gents, let's have it happen. Now, Meris, a.k.a. Peace Lover, is a very good player, and same with SPL. These are also some very top-tier players. So it's going to be absolutely lovely to watch them fight it out to the death for our entertainment. Yes, let's see. So we have a Super Weapon General here for Mr. Meris, or Peace Lover. I'm not sure what I should call him, Meris or Peace Lover. He uses both names interchangeably, I think. And then down below, we have SPL. So, you know, he's a famous player in the Russian community. Everybody loves him. He's a very, very, like, intelligent man as well. Like, he's researched the game. Like, you know how, like, there's a Wikipedia for games? Well, he's got one inside his head. Like, he's a wizard, right? He's a wizard. But Peace Lover might have a bit better micro. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, we got some lag spikes. Look. Slow motion lag spikes coming in. At this point, it's going to be a long game. Look at it. It's going 2% at a time, boys. The Ranger is like, yeah, let me just, I'll eventually get there. It's like, what's the mission, sir? It's like, well, not much of a mission, buddy. It's just kind of having a leisurely stroll. I would say this is unplayable. That's my vote. I don't know if they want to re... Yeah, they're saying let's re... I'm not sure if reing makes a difference, but this is ouchies, man. Probably. Yeah. I think they're waiting for me to leave, right? So I'll just... The thing is, if I leave and they don't notice, can I actually message them once I've quit? I think so. Yeah, I'll quit. And then I'll message. And then I can see them here, right? I hope I'm not crazy. I hope I can actually... Ah, yes. Add. Re. And re. Did it happen? Did it happen? Leggy do good? Okay, re. Yes, he left. Okay, is Maris? Yes, he left. Okay, good. Yeah, let's just read. That was just terrible. Do we need to restart our game? Like, I actually don't know how it works with Generals Online if you have a laggy game like that. Or we just re. Well, Maris isn't replying. I don't know. I'll just host. Let's re. Okay. So we restart our game. To be on the safe side. I don't know. I don't know these rules and regulations when it comes to Generals Online. Alright, let's go. Easy anti-cheat is activating. Man, every time the game starts, my PC has this weird hiccup moment from easy anti-cheat. I'm telling you, there's like almost like some kernel level kind of thing that makes me go, what's going on here? Like my PC literally just chokes for half a second and the audio stutters. Like, what the hell? I'm sure it's all for good reason, but... Alright, WS, let's go. At least the lag happened in the beginning of the game, so it's understandable, you know, playable, etc. Or like we can restart without an issue. Now, let's see, boys. Alright, fellas are ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because here we go. SPL versus Peace Lover. Let's see it. Attempt number 2. Hopefully now it's fine. Can't make promises, guys. Can't make promises. Hopefully it's okay. Well, it's looking better, right? Yeah, it's looking better. Yeah, it's not... Oh. Okay, it is definitely lagging, though. It's definitely bad. Let me see. How can I tell who's causing it? It says it's SPL for me. Right? Let me see if I can understand what this text is. Average FPS is good. For the rest, it doesn't say anything that I can understand. Try and change the host. Yeah, I could do that. I'm not sure if that makes a difference on Generals Online. So out bytes and in... I have no idea. Does anyone know what this means? This text. Let me put it with the black. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Can't really read it too well. Just something is going on here. I'm guessing out bytes per second. Out B /S. But that's actually higher than this guy. Don't know if that means he has packet loss. I don't know if packet loss is showing here. Leggy, you want to leave and cast the replay? Well, where do I get the replay from? Oh, it's getting better, actually, isn't it? It's getting a bit better. Yeah, it's fine now. Alright. Don't know what happened. Maybe SPL finally finished updating Call of Duty Warzone or something. Yeah, it's okay now. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, look at that. Late seed now jumping to 4. Oh, and suddenly it's going a bit bad again. Yeah, it's acting up a little bit. I don't know. It's half good, half not good. Yeah, now it's okay. Now it's green. Now we have green numbers. Oh, now we have red numbers. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. Don't know if SPL has played other matches tonight. Whether it's just with me. But let's keep going. I think it should be okay enough. Let's see. We have a helix being constructed here by Mr. SPL as normal China. Yeah, I can't do this. I'll quit out. I can't do this. Nah, that's too laggy, man. That's too laggy. Let's see. There's a button here saying view match online. I don't know what the hell that means. But let's see. The match data is not yet available because the match is still in progress. Please try again soon. All right, so let me double check here with the fellas, with the organizers, as to what I'm supposed to do next. Does a replay automatically appear? after the game is finished. SPL versus Peace Lover was way too laggy, so I left. But let's see what the guys say. Because man, that was not good. The problem is that if the lag is bad, it kind of affects the players and their playstyle and what they're gonna do in game. Let's see. I don't know if we should wait it out. I think we can just jump into the next one. Yeah, even Joker's suggesting it. He's saying just jump into a next game, and we'll do that, and then we'll come back and cast a replay there. So the next is Heart, and Blasso. Oh my god. Join please. Join please. Join please. Oh my god, man. Oh, who decided to do that, honestly? Alright, we'll go and choose the next matchup. Let's see if the guys are going to join. Hart and Blasso. Oh, DMT and Staz. Oh, DMT and Staz? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Let's see. The next matchup is going to be Inf versus GLA on Oil Oasis. And let's do it. So, Oil Oasis. Okay. DMT Inf. Right? Let me double check. Yeah, Inf versus GLA. And then Staz. What is it? GLA? There we go. Oh, this is Staz version 2.0, guys. This is a better Staz. Good. You know, always nice when we get the improvements. Very nice of Staz to... Oh, no. He died. Okay. Staz joined and died. Oh, never mind. He's back. He's back. The real version 2.0. Okay. GLA for Staz. Hi. There we go. I got a communicator thingy. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Alright, so GLA Inf on Oil Oasis. Let's do it, boys. And yeah, then the other guys will be able to finish their game as well. I think that makes sense that we do it like this. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with Mr. DMT, the one who was Tank General last time we saw him, and he came in with a nice victory, and he did fairly well there, I have to say. And he is now facing off against Staz, also very good, popular player, and also a very scary player at that. The map is a bit dark, isn't it? It's a bit of a dark map. Don't know who the mapper is, but suggestion, make it a bit brighter so we can see a bit better. It's a bit, you know, it's hefty shadows. I guess they're going for an early dawn kind of feeling. Does make it a bit harder to see everything, especially on low brightness, I'm sure. And, oh, okay, what's happening here? Oh my god, what's this Dozer doing? Dozer was deciding not to build. You don't get all the social credit score if you do that. You gotta get back to work. And we got an airfield as infantry general. Interesting. Could actually work, but it is still risky because basically it comes down to this. If he goes for a helix, an assault helix from infantry general, he needs to have significant damage being dealt with that helix, right? He needs to take out an arms dealer or like 2 supplies or something like that. And if he's not fast enough, we might see a buildup of quad cannons or tunnels, making it easier to defend. Let's see, we have the oil grab here going for Staz, not a Terratech. Usually in the 1v1s, we see the Terratechs being very popular. Staz has other plans, and oh, 94%, man! Look at that! But he's gonna get it. Well done. Good micro from Staz, keeping that fella alive. And finishing the tunnel as a result. DMT is messing around as much as he can with the supply truck. Wants to put a bit of pressure and a bit of focus over here on that supply truck. While he quietly gets himself an assault helix with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need 1 more. We need 8 infantry. Or not. I counted correctly, right? Yeah, you're missing one. Bro, you're missing one. Why are you missing one? Just wait it out. Get that extra one, man. I mean, I guess speed is the name of the game here for Mr. DMT. He wants to come in nice and powerful with that Lix, but doesn't have the maximum firepower as a result. Oil grab will definitely come through here. That Lix is not in time. And that means right now there's some very nice economic advantage for Staz in this situation. Immediately going for the oils and taking it out. Interesting move. We have a bunch of quads out. So Staz was kind of ready for it. But at the same time, hey man, this actually yields some pretty good results if you ask me. This is taking out the 2 oils right away. Yes, there is a benefit to capturing this. You got the $2,000 cash bonus, but this capture building upgrade costs $1,000 to get as well. So all in all, there's maybe only like $1,500 gain from getting these oils, and that's it. Whereas the oils over here are still available to DMT. DMT might choose to go for them, actually. Wouldn't be bad. Helix is now scouting around, trying to find anything it can take out. Don't know if he spots this, but it is going to be a hard one to push for because, you know, there are a bunch of quads out. He's committing to the Lixes. Not sure how to feel about that. That Lix did a good job, but maybe now, yeah, switch it up to Dragon Tanks or something. Because if you know there's so many quads out, and there are a lot of quads out, you need something to deal with that. And the Lixes, yeah, they're nice and powerful, but if this quad army, maybe he's kind of just baiting out the quads, because they are all over here. So 2 Assault Helixes, although this one doesn't have the bunker. Bro, get the bunker! Oh, wow, he just got the bunker. That is timing and wow, okay. And now, this could theoretically work out. Any other tunnels nearby? No, not really. 2 Assault Lixes might just do it. Arms Dealer goes down. That's what I said. You want to take out something like an Arms Dealer or a couple of supplies. So far, the Lixes have taken out the oils. Over here, Arms Dealer gets taken out. Supply taken out. The pressure now is mounting on Staz as he needs to do something here. He needs to try and hit back and hit hard. There's no War Factory, though, and Dozer is going across the nation here. He's trying to find something else. Trying to get an extra supply going. That is a very wounded Lix and gets taken out. Nicely done by Staz. He was paying attention. He kept his cool. But look at the damage being dealt here so far in this game. Why did that not die? The hell? And that is the risk that one takes. Oh, wow. That evac. Wow, that evac. Wow, that pop. Did he actually take out all the quads? 1, 2, 3 quads going down. Why did this one just take damage from that distance? What's going on in this game? This thing doesn't die, and this guy randomly takes damage up here. Okay. Sometimes you don't have to question things. You just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Just like Staz is enjoying taking out the few structures he can. Power is offline, so look how slow this goes. And, yeah, this might still be Staz's game. Even though there's such good damage here, Staz might still win it. Does he have money? Oh, he's building eco here. That's amazing. Let's see, the Dozer. That's the last Dozer, boys. That's the last Dozer. Ah, DMT. He did well. But that's the Dozer incomplete, and there's no production building. So even though DMT has done amazingly over here, dealt great damage, annihilated this whole section, and even this section completely under threat, it doesn't matter. As long as the GLA has, like, workers around, they can try and survive. Quads over here. Vet 3, bad boy. That one is not going to be taken out by anything. At all. Lix over here, damaged Lix. But it's alive. It's gonna try and do what it can, but that's about it. So it's the last structure. These 2 are the last ones right here. And that's destroyed, and that means the countdown has begun here. When this is destroyed, that's a GG. And that is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. DMT eliminated. Well played by Staz. It came real close, though. Real close. Gotta say. But Staz pulled through. Nicely done. The Lixes did way better than I thought. But maybe the mistake from DMT was that he needed a bit of a ground army. And maybe going for the second Lix, it did a lot. But maybe that's where the risk was. The real risk. Because if he, instead of buying that second Lix, instead of filling that second Lix and spending all that money, which in total comes over $3,000, if he had just got a War Factory out and got some Dragon Tanks up, he would have been able to resist that ground attack, that ground push. We saw a lovely hit, though, of the Lix here. Look at this. The quad pop that ultimately happened, it was a risky move by Staz, but he felt like he needed to do something. He lost a bunch of quads for it, too. But, no, I have to say, very interesting match here. Very, like, high risk, high reward kind of a thing. But it didn't quite work out for DMT. DMT is now eliminated. And we have Staz pulling ahead into the next round. Let me also pull up the replay of the other guys. Hang on, fellas, because I gotta find out how this works. Okay, I found the replay. I think I managed. Give me a second. because I'm not too well versed in Generals Online, but I think we're getting by. Let me pull up that replay. And we have a look at the other players here. Jumping in nice and fast, right? Ah, yes, here we go. It works. It's feeling a bit slow, though. But I think that's because we're in a replay here. So we have over here Peace Lover, aka Metis, as the green super weapon general. And up top, we have a nice China here for SPL. Now, we do kind of know that the guy went for like a Helix or something, right? I mean, it is a nice big map, so our Helix can do a lot of stuff. Super Weapon General is unlikely to flood the area in EMPs against a normal China. So it is an interesting move. Okay. I don't know if I did something wrong, Joker. If I did, I'm sorry. Joker sent me a message. Do not do blah, 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 blah. Leggy did exactly that. But anyway, let's see. We have a Red Guard coming out with a Veterancy as well from SPL. Interesting. So I guess he wants to go for the oil grab. We do have some oils in the back here. And we have an oil over here. We also have a lovely, not capturable Scud launcher. Don't be under any illusion. This is just for decorative purposes only. This Scud launcher is not for sale. Okay, you can't put a worker in there. You can't put a Red Guard in it. It's not available. All right, it's not there. It's just decoration. Though it might freak some people out. Because I know the questions will come. Oh, can you capture that? No. They could have literally just not put it on the map, though. I agree with people who have that feeling. Because it's a bit distracting. Because you're like, oh, look, it's a Scud launcher. Oh, wait, no, it's just a statue of sorts. But let's see. What's going to happen here? We do have 2 barracks. And where is the Licks? There it is. Just needed to ask about it, and there it is. See, a lot of oil coming through. 1, 2, 3. Is he grabbing this one? He wants to. But 3 oils is already a good reason to do all this stuff. Missile Defender coming in. Going for the Licks there with a nice laser lock. Humvee out here as well, trying to deny the oil grab, and actually denied 1 Red Guard. This guy is going to succeed over here. Are we going to see a Gatlix maybe? That would make more sense. There it is, the Gatling Cannon upgrade. And that shreds the Humvee. Look how fast, huh? Not everyone knows that the Gatlix is good against Humvees, but it actually is not half bad. And it's the Gatling Cannon upgrade, that does so much damage. It's kind of crazy. EMP has in fact been constructed by Peace Lover because he does kind of worry about the Lixes now. There's not that much going on here, but oh, comes a little too close. Oh, right as bro goes low power. Oh my god, how unfortunate for SPL, right? Like, oh my god. Imagine he went low power for those 5 seconds right before. That Lix would have stayed alive. But that Lix is still a pricey boy. Because, you know, 1,500 for the Lix. 1,200 for the Gatling Cannon. So that's 2,700 to lose in the early game before the 3rd minute. Meanwhile, SPL is making a killing, though, with the money. So that helps. Oil grabs coming through as well for Peace Lover, for the green player, Meris. Let's see. Mig is looking around. Probably to try and stop the oil grabs here. There we go. Nicely done. Smooth with full control. Well done there by SPL. Humvee's coming out here, putting a bit of extra pressure. So the thing I'm wondering is what is going to be the main unit that SPL wants to start using here? Because MiGs are definitely nice to have, right? But is it going to get like 3 airfields and pump out the MiGs? That will only work for a very short amount of time. Not really seeing many ground units apart from an occasional lost and confused tank hunter who's not entirely sure what he's supposed to do. Whereas it's clear that Peace Lover just wants to get a whole load of Humvees out because he knows that he can put a lot of pressure that way. Let's see, there's a dozer in the back here. Yeah, here we go. So we do see some Black Napalm MiG striking. Yeah, he's got Black Napalm. This actually healing already, isn't it? Does he have one of those repair bay thingies? Oh, is it in the middle of the map? Yeah, there it is. There it is. So that actually ensures that these Humvees will very slowly start healing. And it takes really long. It takes like a full minute before a Humvee is actually healed. He's even still getting the drone, the repair drone. MiGs coming in. Yeah, I think this is a strategy here of SPL. He just wants to use the MiGs because he knows that if he can keep the MiGs alive, it's not even half bad, this approach. Because the MiGs, 2 MiGs can take out a Humvee. And a Humvee, for Super Weapon General, is rather pricey. Ooh, let's see. That's a dozer being destroyed here. Still have another dozer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, over here. He's immediately getting command center. He's not messing around. Here, look at this. This is what I'm talking about, right? So this Humvee here had units inside, probably Rangers or something. But it's still worth $1,000 all in all because I had at least a Ranger in there. And it just gets destroyed, right? So even though there's no real big scary attack unit from the China, he is managing to deal some damage here to Peace Lover. S&D is up. And this is the thing, I kind of like the plays here by Peace Lover. He's kind of keeping SPL busy, right? Look how SPL's constantly trying to clean up a few Humvees here, a few Humvees there. And as a result, Peace Lover is going to buy himself a lot of time. Time that he can then use to get that strat center up and followed by an airfield, perhaps? Maybe? No airfield yet? Yeah, probably won't be too long before we see a random airfield. Because of course, once the airfield goes up, you can see some Alpha Auroras. Gat tank doesn't mind being taken out. He's had enough of life. He's just choosing to combust. And SPL now sending out more and more Gat tanks. He's thinking of putting up the pressure himself. He's got enough MiGs. Got to be careful of that EMP though. Shooting one of the dozers. Ah, look at that. Nicely done. So it looks like the strat here is to go heavy on the MiGs. Backed up by a handful of Gat tanks. But it's going to be hard because there is already Search and Destroy out for green. Let's see. Airfield? There it is. Airfield. That's the thing. Once the airfield is out, it's going to increase the pressure here on the super weapon. I mean, on the China player that is SPL. Because a few Auroras. Oh, man. They can deal so much damage, right? Let's see. Burton comes in. Very nicely done here by Peace Lover. I have to say, Peace Lover is also definitely playing it by the book. He's just wearing out the enemy and keeping him busy. Is there an EMP here? Oh, there's no EMP Patriot here. And does he have a command center? This is a bit risky not to have a command center at this point because there's so many MiGs out. Could see a situation where this gets blown out by the MiGs, followed by the Humvees. If there's like a Lotus who spots that last dozer, a dozer hunt might still happen. Let's see, a whole load of Gat tanks here. And I have to say, suddenly we're seeing Peace Lover, the green player, for the first time, not feeling that comfortable. Right? Not feeling that comfortable. You can see there's this corridor of units flowing in from SPL. He's doing a good job. Oh, the bigs. Didn't quite make it. That one Avenger did so much here. Kept all these Humvees alive. The Humvees should theoretically be able to take this out, but you gotta be careful. Don't come too close to those Gats. There is a Search and Destroy advantage for those Humvees. They have extra range. They could theoretically just about sort of kite these Gat tanks. That's what you want to do. One by one. Having all your Humvees fire on one Gat tank and the other Gat tanks not being able to fight back. New MiG volley coming in. And this time it's going to hurt, boys, because there's no Avenger left. Takes out a couple. Oh, wait, no, only takes out one. This one was a misfire. Number of MiGs going down. Does he not have MiG armor? He does. Command center now going up. SPL level 3. Choosing Carpet Bomb and RT Barrage. And this is the thing. Imagine there was a Lotus here right now. What a difference that could make. Alpha Auroras are right there. First Alpha is out. RT is probably going to be on that airfield. Or, wait a minute, where is that going? Is it going on the oil? Carpet Bomber is going on the airfield, though. Or no, that's going on the strat. Not bad. That's a pretty nice hit there. Takes out the strategy center, as well as a power plant. Further going to keep this guy low power. Man, I swear, if there was a Lotus here, it would be so beautiful. Just capture the CC, use MiGs to kill this guy, the only dozer. There's literally no anti-air, no resistance whatsoever. And it'll be a slam dunk victory for the China player here in the mid-game. Spectre Gunship and A-10 has been selected by Peace Lover. And let's see, that's probably going on the airfield. Oh, he's missing one of the MiGs. Probably no Firestorm. Oh, he's lucky. He just about gets it. But let's see. One airfield destroyed. Spectre Gunship going for the prop. Oh, misclick. Oh, wow. That was a misclick there. And the oil survives as a result of that misclick. Panic setting in here for Peace Lover. Yeah, a bit of a miss micro here as well. I think Peace Lover is freaking out a little bit. I don't think he expected to be in this position where he's having such a hard time. I still really feel like this is such an Achilles heel. The moment you dozer hunt this guy, you just call in a Carpet Bomber and hit the airfield and it's over. It's GG. One Lotus could make all the difference here. That being said, SPL is using other means. He's using the GAT. Nice force fire. Just about got the kill there. And let's see what's happening here. Some MiGs flying around. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, they're looking for the Auroras, man. They're looking for the Auroras. Ooh. Never mind. They're hitting a Humvee. Okay. Oh, the GAT tank already camped the airfield. Well, I guess that's another way how you can win the game. Because SPL has just been too ruthless. The cash per minute has been ahead for a long time. And even though he's lost a good amount of units here. Oh, that's gorgeous. Taking out the Aurora. Even though he's lost a lot of GAT tanks. Yeah, there we go. That's the GG. Yeah, there we go, boys. There we go. So that is Peace Lover, the green player, who quits out. SPL coming in with a victory as normal China. The replay ended there because Peace Lover probably wrote GG and quit out. And that's why the replay just cuts off like that. But there's no way. We had a checkmate there. SPL with the GAT tank there in the base next to the airfield. The last Aurora was destroyed as well as the strat center was taken out by a carpet bomber. So that was it. Basically, Peace Lover would have had that advantage when he had the first Aurora out, but then the moment the China general powers start coming in, yeah, things start to hurt because it's so hard for a super weapon general to take out the carpet bomber in the early game or in the mid game because there's just not much anti-air out, right? You'll have a few Humvees, but the carpet bomber has enough health to endure those Humvee strikes, and that's where we saw so much damage. Let me play back that replay of the carpet bomber. This is what I'm talking about. A carpet bomber can be called in for free every 2.5 minutes. Look at how ridiculously powerful that is. Takes out the power, takes out the strat center. And that ensured that no more Auroras could be constructed. And I think that Peace Lover, the green player, was just struggling a little bit too much trying to get a new strat center up and running. So well played there. SPL advances and Peace Lover is eliminated. All right, let's go jump into the next match. Next one is Massacre Killer. Massacre Killer, please join. Yeah, I have to use freaking commas, man. Like, we're back in high school with SMSing because it costs money. All right, let's go. We're gonna have Massacre again. I'm not complaining. Hey, man, these are great games, right? This is good stuff. All right, let's see. What's gonna be the next matchup? The next will be Tox versus USA on Blossoming Valley. Let's go do that. Blossoming Valley. Man, all these maps. You know, we really need more 1v1 maps. We only have like 600 on them. And this is basically Tournament Desert, by the looks of it. Tournament Desert meets Lagoon. So this is In's Killer. Hi. So Tox for Massacre, USA for Killer. Alright. See? Ladies and gents, are you ready for another match? I should really show the bracket. Let me do that real quick here. Hopefully the boys won't mind. But we'll show the bracket because we've had a number of games in quick succession. And so you guys can follow along with the tournament. Please do check the other streamers as well. Send them your love. They're in the description. There we go. We'll focus on the game now. Massacre versus Killer. Should be a lovely game. Toxin versus USA. Let's have it happen, boys. Let's have it happen. All right, here we are in the match. And we have, in the lovely purple color, the almighty Mr. Massacre as Toxin General. Down below, we have Killer as USA. On the map Blossoming Valley. Although it's not really blossoming, is it? I mean, you got some trees, I guess. Is that blossoming? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It's not exactly Canada, is it? But anyway, let's see how this is going to play out. We got supply up in the left corner as well as over here. So this is where you basically will end up building your base. Nice and concentrated. Got to protect it. Got to keep it safe. The right side, there is another supply, though. So that's still good money. It's not like you can ignore it. But let's see what's happening here. Do, in fact, see the supply. This one's still being available. And Killer choosing to go for the supply here, as well as the supply here. Let's see if that's going to work out. It could be potentially risky to have things sort of spread out like this. Because let's say a tech RPG comes in from here. It's going to be harder to defend than if all the supplies were here. But of course, there is a counter argument. If you have your dozer starting here, you can't exactly move it all the way here to build a supply because you lose crucial seconds. Crucial seconds, like what we're seeing over here. A dozer drop coming in from Killer. Doing a good job harassing here. Gonna get one crush from the worker. Not sure if it's gonna continue that much. Yeah, we get another crush. Hey, man, that's already 2 workers down. It's not bad. He's gonna collect supplies here for a little bit. That actually slows all these workers with their collection as well. Dozer gets left behind, but that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna beacon here for some reason. Okay. Not sure what the beacon was about. Massacre gets the technical training, which I think he forgot in the previous match. These guys would have given the Dozer a hug, and it's kind of caught out. Gets taken out without losing any extra workers. Workers are only now being constructed, so a bit delayed there for Massacre. Could actually result in a bit of an issue there. That echoing of losing that financial stuff. Let's see, we got a technical coming in nice and fast. Massacre now coming in with an attack of his own. Let's see what's going to happen here. Killer ready with a Humvee. Second Humvee as well. Drops off RPG, and there's a third Humvee. Oh, this guy's cooked, man. He's going to get the power. He is nice and fast. The only reason we see such a nice attack like this is because of the very low latency. Look at that. Ping of under 100 milliseconds. So that feels very close to just instance, right? Which is not exactly something that traditionally was possible in the game. The latency in the past, guys, the best latency we had in the past, and I'm talking about literally as early as last year, was 333 milliseconds. Okay, 333. That was the best that you could have. And now, because of Generals Online, and as well as the help and the work done by the Super Hackers group, the community-made patches and stuff like that, we now have a latency of 3, which translates to 96 milliseconds. So it feels very close to instant reactions. Let's see, another technical comes in. Humvee's ready here defending. And the supply on the bottom left still not exactly touched. Would be nice to see even just like 1 extra Chinook collecting from here. Something like that. Something to further increase that income. That being said, though, we already see that Killer is economically ahead. Question is just for how long, though. This supply also not taken by Massacre. And the number of Humvees is growing significantly here. Not sure if there's a miss micro here. Yeah, it looked like a miss micro. I think because he had these technicals selected. Dropping a few RPGs, just doing a bit of harassment. I think he's just trying to slow down Mr. Killer here. Full Humvee. Dealing good damage. Gets a free kill. Oh, man. This is not looking healthy. Look at that KD, boys. What is this? 14, 15 KD. That's mad. I wish I could see how many units were lost and destroyed. Can I do that from here? 1 unit lost. 1. Bro lost 1 unit. Massacre lost 19. I mean, you know, maybe not the healthiest position to be in. Yeah. Not looking too good here. I don't know if Massacre has an ace up his sleeve, but he definitely needs something. A perfect terror tech would be great, but doing that with this latency is near impossible. Near impossible. He's trying, though. A terror tech actually is a little easier to pull off once there is lag. Because then when you tell your Humvees to get out of there, they kind of have that sort of waiting to respond thing. So a terror tech done by the GLA will have a higher chance of succeeding. With like almost no lag, it should almost never hit. Nice, positioning the ambulance in front. Yeah, that's it. That's the GG. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the end of Massacre's win streak, and he calls it GG, he says, and that is Killer moving on to the next round, which I'm sure most of you are not surprised by. Killer is a very good player, and in the past year or 2 years, he's really just shot up with his skill level. What is this KD? What is this? Guys, what is this? Honestly, 2 units lost. 2! In the whole game! Against Massacre! Yikes, man. That's quite something. Well played there by Mr. Killer. Was
Welcome to General
very good from the very beginning. I think the only unit he lost was that Dozer, wasn't it? So he didn't even lose any attacking units. So there is that, fellas. There is that. Alright, let's go find out what the next thing is going to be. I don't know. No one has been assigned to me yet. Or was that it? Because I don't know if we're waiting for someone else. Let me pull up the bracket here for you guys, actually. So you can see where we're at. Because we're getting pretty close, I suspect. Yeah, look at that. We're already in the quarterfinal section. Let me blur out the game a little bit for you guys. Already in the quarterfinal section. Alright, so let me get the next random matchup selected already while we wait for the fellas. I'm not sure if everyone is still stuck in a match, right? There is that. Super weapon versus super weapon on Snowy Drought. Even Snowy Drought is a map with a history. Let's go find it. Snowy Drought. Which is kind of like an ironic name, isn't it? Snowy Drought, but snow is water. Just saying. There we go. You do Staz Anthrax. Alright, let me message Staz. Can I message Staz? Is he in my list randomly? Checking my communicator list. You guys don't see what I'm doing. It's all blurry for you guys. Like he's up to no good. Okay, come. And Staz. I don't see Staz on my list. Oh, there he is. Okay, accept. There we go. Alright, so I'll hide the bracket. Guys, do check out the other streamers, huh? Did you check out the other streamers? Tell me in chat. Tell me in chat. Did you guys check out the other streamers? The other fellas? We have Pidux, as well as the almighty Excal. Always good to share the love, boys. Share the love. Alright, Staz is in. Let me share the live stream with you guys of the other streamers. Oh, yes. Hi. Alright, Staz is in. Good. GG, says everyone in Twitch. That is good. Yeah, GG. Alright, there we go. Also, guys, if you like these 1v1s and you love 1v1s and 1v1 tournaments and stuff, then do check out all the other links in the description of the YouTube stream. I only update the YouTube stream sort of a thing. I don't know why, actually. I probably should update the Twitch one as well. If you're on Twitch, you want to see the details of the, description and stuff, you can write !YouTube or YT. It's up to you. You should get the link. And in there, you'll see like all the links to everything related to both this tournament, the 1v1 tournament we're seeing right now, as well as the World Series, as well as the sponsorship link to the World Series. So if you want to help get the World Series to be, with more prize money, you can sponsor. It's up to you. There's all the links in the description. So yeah, if you like 1v1 and want to see that stuff going, do check it out. All right, Vito's is Anthrax. Well, it is a mirror, right? It is a mirror, so it should be fine. Okay. Maybe can you wait half a minute? Wait, one sec. Maestro is telling me to wait. Wait, what? I start or I don't start? I have the players ready. I'm gonna double check here with the organizers. Just go! Alright, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. I've been told to just go. Okay. I'll leave. I apologize. Alright. Late. Oh, he just went. Oh. Poor timing. That's fine. We'll wait for him to go to the bathroom. We'll see where it goes. Right. The 306 dev says, no, we are the Leggy fanboys. Well, you can always, oh, wait, they're ready. Okay. You can always support other streamers as well, This is just sad. Yeah, it's all good. Sharing the love, sharing the fun. Stop forcing. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, because I think I did the forcing thing. I'll do this, and then this. Okay, now I wait now. Don't worry. Anthrax, we're about to start. Okay, let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. Super Weapon General Mirror on Snowy Drought, yes. Yes, a very, very, very snowy drought. There's so much water in this drought, yes. As two Super Weapon Generals will battle it out. Mr. Staz up north. And down below in the bottom, we have Anthrax, a guy we've already seen play tonight who did fairly well, I have to say. Did a good job, right? Now, let's see. Always fun when it's a mirror. Like I said, you got to keep an eye on that KD, right? The kill-death ratio. It's so fun. It's just a fun gimmick. I don't know. I think it's fun. Do you guys think it's fun, right? I mean, if you have, let's say, Infantry General versus, China nuke, then the KD makes no sense, right? Because infantry general will automatically lose more units, right? Because it's just how the army is. But when they have literally the same army, I don't know, man. It's just, it does something. It's cute. It's fun. I think it's fun, right? Anyway, let's see. Random missile defender. Second random missile defender, and the dozer is coming awfully close to those two random missile defenders. I guess it's not so random anymore. All we need right now is a Chinook. Oh, there it is. Mr. Anthrax getting ready to do a nice drop. Let's see up north what's happening here. The exact same thing is happening here, but we do see two dozers here. So Mr. Anthrax doesn't need to worry about a dozer coming in from Stas. Stas probably does have some missile defenders here, trying to cause some serious chaos. Let's go find out. Oh, yes. Very annoying when you try to collect supplies for the USA. And up here we have it. Oh, what? Is he gonna build a Patriot? Is he gonna build? Please build an EMP. What's gonna? Is that legally allowed? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my God, it's doing the same thing. There's a hole here. There's a perfect hole for one EMP Patriot. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? That's just cruel, man. That's just cruel. Look at that. Chinook does get taken out. So that's Anthrax losing a Chinook. And on this side, there's also an annoying little missile defender. In the meantime, over here, there's annoying missile defenders. And over here, bro couldn't finish off the EMP Patriot. Nice laser lock there from Stas. Didn't manage to take it out. Got a little lucky, though, because I think the scaffold was a bit in the way. So far, these USA mirrors is just about who can take out as many Chinooks as possible, and you'll be way ahead compared to the other guy. This missile defender gets taken out. This guy is kind of running around here in circles because he doesn't want to die. In the meantime, we've got some missile defenders here from Anthrax. You can see the missile defenders everywhere. Basically, if there's a supply with a few Chinooks, there's probably a bunch of missile defenders nearby. So that's how these games are generally fought. Look at that. This actually almost got shot down as well by this one. And he's probably paying attention, waiting for it to come back, and he's going to get his wish, and immediately laser locks it. Oh, who would have seen that one coming? But he actually does take it out, which is a big blow. A Chinook is very pricey, at 1,200 each. Let's see, these are now fully operational and collecting. This one, almost operational. He has to queue up a second Chinook. In the meantime, over here, we do have two Chinooks, and we have two Chinooks here. So that early aggression of missile defenders flying everywhere and Chinooks being dropped off, it's kind of done. We've kind of passed it, okay? Both players have sort of survived with annoying losses. KD is 1.0 for both players. They've lost the same amount of units as they've destroyed. Very lovely to see. But of course, the value of one missile defender is way lower than the value of a Chinook, right? So there's that. Well, let's see who's going to pull ahead here. The income per minute for Stas is slightly greater here. Has to be said. He's on 2, and what's about... Yeah, so we're missing a Chinook here for Anthrax. And unless he deals with that, unless he gets that second Chinook, he's going to fall behind. Because this is the thing. If Stas just has, like, I don't know, 20% more units every time, then he's just going to win the engagements. He's going to win the battles, right? Very nice here from Anthrax. Spots the Humvee. Are we going to see the evac? And latency is, again, really good. So we can see insanely fast missile defender laser locks. And, oh, miss micro here from Anthrax. Loses the Humvee entirely. And I think that might just be the GG already. He did get that second Chinook, but it doesn't really matter now. Those are sort of exposed as well, but you can see there's no real focus on the dozer. You want to take out the income. Just take out the Chinooks, and that's it. In the meantime, he's coming in over here as well to try and take out the Chinook. We do see Ranger here. No capture building upgrade yet. Let's see up top. There isn't one either. But you can see where this game is going. It's clear that Stas is ahead. Anthrax is just struggling here to try and keep his economy going. The supply lines being interrupted like this, oh, that almost died, is very frustrating. We can see Anthrax, the cash per minute is going to drop hard because where is he going to make his money? There's a tow missile guy here. That's going to take out Chinook. In the meantime, this is all super safe. Look at this. Nothing to worry about. Does he have capture building upgrade? Yeah, he does. So that's it. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that Anthrax can win it now. Too much damage has been done. Another Chinook getting taken out here. That is what, the 3rd or 4th Chinook that Stas would have taken out. Humvee gets destroyed as well. Or does it? Yeah, just about. And that's it. Bro's supply collection has been completely stopped here. And he calls it. Look at that. 4-minute match. Well played there by Mr. Stas. He did a good job.
You have been defeated.
He did what he needed to do. He kept harassing the supplies, as did Anthrax. But you can see that one of them was successful in that, and the other was struggling. And you can see it in the cash difference. Such a difference, man. Such a difference. Well played.
Welcome to
All
Generals
right.
Online.
Let's see. Who is going to be the next player? I got a ping. Oh, there's a new matchup thingy. Okay, there's a new matchup thingy, I think. New matchups? Let me double check here on who we're gonna have next. Let me pull up the bracket so we can have a quick look-see at where everyone is. See the standings. Ah, yes, here we go. So, oh, Dominator's playing. Hey, nice. Dominator's actually joining this tournament as well. That's nice. Let's see. So, the semi-finals are now closing in. So, the next match is going to be Staz versus Dominator. And then there is Killer versus either Lift Truck or SR Mad. So, I'm... Okay. So, let's host and see who's going to join us. Let's see. I'm going to switch to the new matchups and select a random one from there using the AI. I'll actually create a new tab on my AI without selecting the matchups, just in case the creators or organizers want to see what I wrote. Right? Because I don't want them to start thinking that I picked these on purpose myself. I did not pick the matchups. They are fully random. Not that it shouldn't matter, because the matchups should have been checked and double-checked, so they should be fair and things like that. Black War comes in with Super Chat. He says, we only watch Leggy. We don't replace you, no matter what others have. Well, it's very kind. It's very kind. But, you know, there was a time before Leggy had a 0-hour channel. Now sit down, kids, and listen, because my channel is old, but there are older ones. There's Boyka. Boyka's channel is older than mine, right? Believe it or not. Dominators is older than mine. And back in the day, before I started my channel, there was General's Gentlemen, who unfortunately have left. Right? They're not active anymore. They're still sort of around, sort of, but, you know, family life kind of got in the way. Ugh, how can family life get in the way of 0 hour? 0 hour comes first, right? Obviously, right? So, you know, it's one day I might disappear. So, you know, it is good to also check out other channels, show love to other channels. You know, it's some people are like, oh, you know, it's so great that you have this channel and you play the game, blah blah blah. But I'm not the only one, right? I'm one person, one gear in a machine, one cog in a machine that makes it all happen. Where 0 hour is still alive, still active. Like, I'm not doing anything with this tourney except for just kind of casting, have a bit of fun with it. There's so many people involved in it. So, yeah, I appreciate the message, but for sure, guys, do check out other streamers. You might enjoy them, you know, and that's a good thing. But let's see. So the map that we're going to play next is going to be Oxygen. I think. Let's see. So some maps are ranked, some are not. Oxygen apparently doesn't say rank. Okay, that's only slightly confusing. And the matchup chosen is Tox versus Tox on Oxygen. Nice. All right. So I'll hide the bracket here. You guys can see what's happening. So it's going to be SR, Mad, and Killer as one potential matchup. And then there's going to be Staz and Dominator as the other. So ladies and gents, let's go. Let's see. Let's find out what's going to happen. The players, I mean, the organizers are discussing. Me versus Excal? Sure. Wait, what are we doing again? I hosted. Wait, what's happening? Sorry. Let me see what the guys are saying here, because a whole load of has been said in the private chat with the organizers here. So, Killer versus SR Mad, we know that. I don't know if that's Sir Mad or Senor Mad or just SR Mad. I don't know, but that's his name. Well, both do the same game. Wait, are we both... Wait, so Excal and I cast the same match? I mean, we could, but doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? Oh. That was the plan. Okay. Alright. So... we co-cast? Or... Right. Okay, so now they're saying it's up to us if we want to do a co-cast. Okay. Hang on here, fellas. Let me play a nice replay clip in the meantime. Okay, so the organizers are now kind of saying you can do a semi each and then do the finals together. Up to you guys. What do you want? I have no idea. And what about Pidox? Is he going to join us as well? Are we going to have a triple co-cast? Boyka's very old, says the 306 dev. Like watching Charlie Chaplin. Nah, man. He's been around for a long time. He's a legend. Very good player as well. Okay, I do have to check here a little bit with the fellas. Okay, so we're going to co-cast. Okay. So apparently we're going to co-cast for the finals. And that's going to be me and Excal co-casting for the finals. Apparently. Apparently. Free-for-alls after, says Targaryen. Maybe. Maybe. Depends how long it lasts. A GLA mirror can be 1 hour, right? Maybe. We'll see. So, Killer has joined. Am I in the right room? I think so. He says if he's in the right room. Just need SR Mad. Is it Senor Mad? Sir Mad? Or just SR Mad? Because je ne sais le pas. Or something. I don't know. I don't speak French. Killer SR Mad. Alright. Alright, so Excal's gonna do Stas Dummy. Oh, that's a nice one, guys. That's a nice one. Oh, you gotta catch that as well. You gotta catch that. Here, guys, go check it out. Go check it out. Post little link. Dang man, he says, yes, go cast! Well, let's see. SR Mad is not joining yet. So maybe he's a little unsure. It's SR Mad, says Killer. Let me remove the bracket here so you guys can see me and Killer having the best conversation since the dawn of man. Look at that. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. Good. We got 0 Hour World Cup before GTA 6. Says Viz Edits. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, the World Series is a tournament that happens every year. And it's always a 1v1 oriented tournament. The rules always slightly change. Ever so slightly. And I don't know if there are going to be any significant rule changes this time around. But they usually have a variety of streamers casting a variety of matches. And it's always nice. Alright, where is SR Mad? SR Mad missing. Might need to put Killer versus a hard army. Oh, he said he needs a 2 to 3 minute break. Yikes. Okay. Nickname says a hard army is too hard for Killer. Put medium. Killer. Nickname says I shouldn't put a hard army. Like hard army? Because it's too hard for you. Nickname suggests I put a medium army. What do you think? Let's see. It's a good point. You know, I mean... Alright, SR Matt is on the way. He's about to join. And the matchup that we had chosen was Tox versus... Wait, hang on. No, I'm looking at the wrong tab. It is Tox Mirror. Aww. Lord. Poor nickname. But yeah, shout out to Nickname, in fact, as well as Joker for organizing this and setting this up and doing all the stuff behind the scenes to keep the games going and flowing. And that's a lot of work, guys, because there's like 32 players they have to manage here. So, Tox Mirror. Let's go, boys. It's funny, because they said to Targaryen, you know, in case it's like a Tox Mirror, that can last like an hour. And it is a Tox Mirror, right? It is a GLA Mirror. Let's see, SR Mad is ready to go. Oh, we can see all these crazy cool stats. Look at that, an ELO rating of 2055 for Mr. Killer, and an ELO rating of 1905. According to the ELO, it's Killer's game. But who knows, man? ELO ratings are always broken, aren't they? Except for in chess. They're rock solid in chess. But don't get me started on chess. We're not here for chess, man. We're here for some serious real-time action. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Next match. It's going to be the map Oxygen with a Toxin Mirror. Killer and SR Mad. Not Senior Mad. Not Senor Mad. Not Sir Mad. Just SR. Who knows what it stands for? He probably does, but nobody else does. All right, let's see. Killer over here as a Toxin General. Down below, we have SR Mad also as a Toxin General. Now, Oxygen, the map Oxygen, that's the name of this map. It's a pretty interesting map. It's quite large as well, with a lot of things going on, right? I mean, one thing that is kind of like abundantly sticking out, quite literally, is this giant hill. Now, when it comes to General 0 Hour, yes, it's a 3D game, and you have different levels of height, and oh, how fancy. But when people are on a hill, the targeting isn't the best. You put a rocket buggy here, there's a Humvee here. The rocket buggy is like, wait, I will move right here next to the Humvee so I can shoot at it. So we might see some crazy weird micro happening because of that hill, but because it's a Toxin Mirror, probably not as bad, right? But for example, if you have a quad here and a quad here, they won't be able to shoot at each other until they've got a direct line of sight. And one of the problems with that is that the units in 0 Hour, they're not the most intelligent out of the box, right? So they will happily walk to the very edge where there's like 20 quad cannons here and they're one lonesome quad cannon. So you do have sometimes things like that, which in a way, you could argue, makes it a better game, makes it a more fun game, because it's up to the players to control the units better, and it becomes more a matter of skill rather than clicking some automated thing that will solve all your problems for you. Let's see, first technical comes out from Killer. Down below, we have a technical with something inside. Some goodies. I like to say Senor Mad, says Pinox. Yeah, but apparently it's SR Mad. We check with Killer, okay? We respect the players, for sure. Including Targaryen, right? That's what it said. Sorry. I'm kidding. Targaryen actually is in chat. He says, won't be too long for Killer to get the win. Don't worry about it. Well, let's see about that. He's coming in with some nice crushes. Definitely some nice crowd. Oh my god, he got almost all of them. And for some reason, these technicals are like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. Does actually take this out now. Over here, we have a tunnel next to a tunnel. Look at that. I mean, look at this, right? With the water on top of the hill. It's really good feng shui if you look at this. Technical now sneaking past. It's all about that technical aggression. In the meantime, we have technical over here from SR Mad. And, oh, he got stuck! Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. Yeah, unfortunately, that's still a bug. That's still... Oh, he did it again! And he got sort of stuck-ish again. Man, they gotta stop getting stuck, man. I swear, the amount of games that get affected by terrorists getting stuck, just stop moving, just kind of standing there with their hands in the air like they don't care, and then just not actually doing their job. It's like suddenly having second thoughts about the mission they have to carry out. It's very annoying as a player to have that happen, because otherwise, for sure, this one would have been destroyed. And now, this one technical that should have been destroyed will take this one out. But still good crushes. Still good crushes. So far, the economic difference between the players isn't that great. Oh, the traffic jam, man. So annoying when those things happen. And that's what I mean with, like, your unit control, right? Some units are not the brightest, right? Like, you could see it. Obviously, the RPG should have just moved out the way. Obviously, the technical should have gone around it. But that's also, like, part of the game. You want to be good at this game? You gotta control your units like no other. Like crazy. You gotta pay attention to it, right? That's what it's about. Let's see, a whole load of technicals now coming in on this side. We do have a tunnel up, so SR Mad is happily going to be able to defend that supply without any issue. Cash per minute still pretty equal, but Killer's still ahead. He's remaining ahead with like $300 to $500 per minute. And as long as he maintains that lead, over time, that will lead to just having more units, allowing him to have, I don't know, 11 quad cannons versus 10 quad cannons, which will allow him to win the engagement, stuff like that. So we'll have to see where this game is going to progress. Now he's really kicking it up with that economy. I think we need to have a look around the map here, but I do want to kind of catch this as well, this action coming in from Killer, because he does have a bunch of technicals here. Puts quite a bit of pressure here on SR Mad. That Scorp almost fired, but didn't. And there, look at this. Oh my god, so painful. Very well done here by Mr. Killer. And the workers now have to be saved. And now you can see it. Now it starts to hurt. Look at that. How much money does he have? He's got 1 supply here, 2 supply, 3 supply. What's he got here? He does have the capture building upgrade. 4 supplies. And there's the oils as well that he might be interested in taking. And the workers keep getting destroyed here. They keep being denied. And that's what makes it so hard. Ooh, over here. Looks like SR Mad forgot to queue up his workers back at home. And that's going to start to hurt. Look at that. 4K difference. 4. You know how much money that is? $4,000 per minute. That is like, that's like what? 5 units per minute? Per minute difference. Per minute. Every minute that passes, we're going to see an extra 5 Scorps out of killer, kind of a thing. So it is essential for SR Mad to plan something, to come back in this game. He needs something. He needs some sort of a tactic. He needs to pick something loose. Looks like Oil Derrick is his choice. Might not be half bad. Might work. In the meantime, though, we did see that Rebel capture the oil refinery up top, so that makes units 10% cheaper. It's not the biggest thing, the 10%. Some people say, oh, it's so much. No, it really isn't too much. One Oil Derrick, in most cases, is already going to give the same amount of money or more. You know, the 10% savings isn't too bad. You're not always producing units at all times. I mean, okay, in this situation, yes. So it might be worth slightly more than 1 oil. Just because of the spam that's going to come in. How many arms leaders we got? 3? Yeah, okay, then it helps. But Scorps aren't too pricey. They're 650 each. And they take a while to make. Let's see. Things are equalizing now. SR Mad has somehow pulled ahead here with the income. So he's got everything collecting here, collecting here, collecting here. And he's got 1 oil he's getting. That's second. What's the plan here? I'm curious to see. Just mass Scorp spam out of killer. And the oil has come through over here as well. So we can see that SR Mad was just faster with getting the oils. And that's probably what allows him to stay in this game a little bit longer here. Supply going up in the middle. Daring. But it is possible. Is this worker going to get denied? Oh, that's going to be a close one. That's going to be very close. That is going to be very close. Oh, what is this, man? Oh my god. When your building is constructing at 100%, but it doesn't quite finish. That just hurts. That just hurts. Because if this went up, he could have actually pushed in hard on this side. And now he needs to be on the defensive. Technical coming in. There's a Toxin Rebel in there, but it gets denied. Very nice. That allows this building to stay active. And also distracts a load of Scorp rockets. In the meantime, we're going to push coming in here. SR Mad is coming in. He's not giving up, alright. He's got good XP as well. He is leading in XP over Killer. So Targaryen, not sure you're right that this would be a short game. We saw good early aggression from Killer. He had a good economic lead. But by going for the oils, we can see SR Mad is definitely ahead now. Yes, he's low on units. And he's got, let's see, 2 arms healers. He's got his palace up. And that, again, can change a lot. Both players floating a little bit there. Should not have that much money. Not in a 1v1. No, in free-for-all or something, you'll see those kind of things. People don't think much of it. But in 1v1, this is a wasted opportunity. Because if all these guys spend all their money, they would have an army twice the size. Scorp's coming in. And it looks like SR Mad is buying time. He's buying time for something. And if... I don't know, man. I'm guessing it's buses. And that looks to be the case. Look at this. He's getting his RPGs. He's actually constructing RPGs, which some people don't like doing because they're like, oh, just get a tunnel network. It's only $200 extra that you pay for a tunnel network then. Because of the 2 RPGs that come out. But that's still $200, $200, $200, $200. So it is economically better to just build the RPGs. Let's see, he's going to get the Anthrax Gamma upgrade. He's getting that from the Palace right now, I'm pretty sure. And he's got 2 arms dealers. I'm pretty sure 2 buses have been queued up as well. So there we go, there we go. Already the first bus is out. And this is where things start to change. Things start to swap into the favor of Mr. Purple here. Because he does have had a slight economic advantage. It's all about this supply here that's making a difference. But he's having the technological advantage. Let's see, bus is ready here. Not yet, but we're seeing the RPGs getting ready as well. Let's see, Anthrax Gamma is not up yet. Over here, it is up. Or what about a black market? Do we have a black market out from the good sir? He's building it now. He needs to get black market, and he needs to get the AP rocket upgrade. That's this one. Because when this is combined with the Anthrax Gamma upgrade, then the total damage boost is roughly 60%. 6-0. So those guys, the DPS is outrageously high. you can deal some good damage. This tunnel, for example, can even be picked off here. A few buses coming in from the side, take this out. It will do a lot. So far, both players are level 3, but SR Matt is very close to level 4. He only needs 275 XP, and he's level 4, which isn't going to be the biggest difference. The biggest difference is reaching level 3 in the first place and then reaching level 5. But hey, man, it's still going to give a slight advantage. Occupies the building. Oh! They have a bit of a peeing contest, these guys. Write your name in the snow. I have bigger stream. Yes. Let's see. Buses going for buses. Both sides losing some units here. And one bus gets taken out. The other one goes down to the hole. And risky move here from the purple player. Going for the bus here. Doesn't get too many kills in fact. Loses a bus. Kinda hurts. So far, Killer is starting to get that economic lead once again, and it's all because of this, right here, this supply collection. We need to see a hit-and-run tactic, man. Are you not a GLA? Just go in, push in, and then, like, find an oil and destroy it or something. Like, you need to do something. This is too heavily fortified. Cash bounty comes in. I think Killer may have forgotten that, because he was level 3 for quite some time now. More and more buses. Yes. No AP rockets yet. What about shoes? We do have shoes. Very good. Shoes basically give free money. We have shoes here, and that went a little too quick for me. And no AP rockets yet. We do have Anthrax Gamma. Let's see. Command center going up. Does Purple have command center? Oh, he has a Scutso. He doesn't actually have a command center, does he? Wait a minute, bro. Where's the command center? SR mad. He's level 4 here. General rank 4. I forgot to get his command center. Yikes, man. That hurts. Because otherwise the cash bounty doesn't activate. You need to have a command center scaffold at least. And he's doing really well against Killer here. Like, to me, this is not looking like a clear victory for Killer, as Targaryen was expecting. We did see the elo difference where it says that Killer should be the one winning this. I mean, of course, the match is far from over. You do in fact see a Scutstorm out here as well, but that is only one Scutstorm. Whereas Purple is like, hold my beer, I'm gonna have 2. This one is 37%, but this is the first Scutstorm. There was also a saying, I don't know who came up with it. Seriously, like, if I get this wrong, please do forgive me, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was Rage, I'm not sure if it was Caro, I'm not sure if it was Excal, whoever it was, but they said, if it's a GLA mirror, the man with the first Scutstorm often wins it. So even though we can see there's an economic lead here for Killer, first Scutstorm is out from Purple. Let's see if that holds true. Finally, bro gets his cash bounty! That was giving Killer a hard time. But this is the thing, man. The game is not forgiving. It is absolutely not forgiving. As a player, you need to think of everything. And if you don't think of everything, but your opponent does, then you're going to be behind. Still a lot of cash here, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that Killer is letting this live as well. I would imagine that's like a key priority. Killer coming in with a beacon, he's probably going to label the Scud. The same thing over here. They're labeling each other's Scud saying 1. For those of you wondering, why are we seeing a random beacon? It's a multiplayer thing. You can place down a beacon, even though it's a 1v1. It's kind of strange because it's meant for an ally, for a beacon, you know, for an ally to look there. But you can put a label to it. So this guy puts a label of 1, and over here, the guy should put a label 1, but he kind of forgot. So that's kind of the plan. And the idea is that if we get a second Scutstorm coming online, let's say over here, then a second beacon can come, and you put number 2, right? So you know that this is Scutstorm number 1, and you know that this is Scutstorm number 2, right? Although I was selecting the wrong Scutstorm. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? And the idea is that you can sort of connect the timer to each Scutstorm. So this is important for SR Mad, because he will be like, okay, this is the first Scutstorm. So if it's close to firing and I have a sneak attack ready, and I could take out this Scutstorm, or let's say this Scutstorm, he will be like, okay, I'll sneak attack back here, take this one out, because I know it's linked to this timer, right? That's the idea behind it. So Killer just kind of went halfway with the strat. He put a beacon on the first one, but not the second one. Let's see, there was a bit of a tiff here, nothing too major, just a handful of Scorps, fighting a handful of Scorps. And both players now kind of slowing down everything, right? We're definitely in the late game, closing in on the end game. And players now want to get their good attacks going. Killer's still behind on XP. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, the boss is getting destroyed. Nicely done by SR Mad. Minimal losses there. The number of buses did go down. Here we go, and we get the number 2. There you go, right? So now Purple will know where he wants to deal the damage with a sneak attack or something like that. Purple is working his way to level 5, getting that sneak attack, right? So there is that. Market's going up as well, and another Scud Storm. Some of you might be like, why are they committing so much to the Scud Storm? That's because they're both Tox in general. Look how difficult it is to break this open, right? Let's have a quick look at the tunnel here of Killer. Look, there's 4 units in there. What are the odds that it's 4 battle buses, right? It's quite high, but there's probably at least 2 battle buses. So it's just going to be hard to come in, deal damage, take this out, although no one captured the artillery platform. Oh my god, so bad. Guys, please do this. It makes such a difference. It really does. You know, people think it doesn't. It really does. Ooh, not a good pop this time around for SR Mad. He got lucky that he got 1 for 1. And again, the oils are still alive. I'm happy to see that Killer is taking it seriously now. And SR Mad is like, yeah, why shouldn't I push? Probably realizing he's got more buses and in a good angle too. AP Rockets has come through here for Purple. Let me double check here, over here. Yeah, there we go. So they both have AP Rockets, both green and purple. And one bus has snuck in. And what did I say, man? It's all about the oil, the markets, and the market's now getting attacked. Please take it out. And this also gives really good XP, guys. Look at that. Yes, take out the market first. It's definitely easier to take out than the oil, and you get XP. And here's the thing. Once we have level 5 coming in for SR Mad, guys, he can sneak attack. Whereas Killer is over 1,000 XP behind. This money is still going, but you can see the cash per minute sort of dropping a little bit. And that's because the supplies are now drying up for both players, though. For both players, they're drying up. So we're going to see a drop in cash per minute. Quite a harsh drop. But 3 Scud Storms, 3 Scud Storms. And I think SR Mad, the purple player, every time is a little faster with the Scud Storms. I'm pretty sure, one time we're going to see a sneak attack, let's say on this one. Like right here. Guys, let's play a prediction game. Right here, between these 2 markets, there's going to be a sneak attack. Bunch of buses. Going to take this thing out. Because the first Scud Storm he's going to fire in 7 seconds. It's going to get that guy real close to level 5. It's going to do a little bit of an attack, maybe over here, take out some stuff. And that's going to let him reach level 5. Then he's going to sneak attack here. Mark my words, man. Let's see. Let's place a bet. I could be wrong, of course. Definitely. I'm not a 1v1 expert like Excal or something. But, you know, it's just so juicy to do that. Oh my god. Does the guy have a Radovan? With a Radovan scan. Let me have a look. Because he does need to find these good thingies. I'm not seeing a Radovan. But I'm sure he's got one. Let's see. It's got some fires. Can I catch those missiles? I guess I can. We're just gonna guess. Probably the production. Oh! Here we go. He's trying to bait out the tunnels. Didn't quite work. Okay, I guess we're not gonna see a sneak attack because he's already got buses here, man! Ooh. Not the best engagement. What did I say? He's going to be very close to level 5. Look at that. 36 XP. He just needs to kill like 1 RPG or something. This was not a good attack. That being said... Oh, that's Killer's bus. Alright. Yikes, man. Now we can see the cash per minute starts to fluctuate a lot. Like a real lot. In part, it's cash bounty here as well. But Killer now has a Scud ready to fire. Number 1 is ready to go. Which was kindly labeled by the purple player. Let's see. Let's see. Killer has launched a Scud Storm. Yes. Yes, he has. It's time to be afraid. SR Mad, it's time to be afraid. And I wish I could see where the missiles would fire. But I can't. We'll just kind of have to wing it. And frantically scroll across the base. Maybe the oil. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the oil. The oil. It's a good hit. And that's going to cause a drop in the cash per minute here. And just like that, right now, we can see the Killer pulls ahead with the economy. And that's because this got destroyed as well, right? As well as the cash bounty coming in. For now, that's nice. Second Scud Storm ready to fire from purple. We do see 4 Scuds out, though. At this point, we really just need to see 10 buses in the tunnel and a sneak attack to finish this guy off. A very clever, nice sneak attack somewhere. A palace would be a nice target as well. So it takes really long to build. Let's see, we do have a Radovan here with the Radovan scan. I don't know if this guy has a Radovan, though. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Maybe I'm just blind. I have to be blind. How can he be this far in and not have a Radovan? I don't know. Let's see. He hits over here, exposing one of the Scud Storms, and comes in and finishes it off. If you think about it like this, he takes out a Scud. Oh, that Anthrax is hurting though. Get back! No, you're gonna lose the bosses! Get back! SR mad, you are mad! No! Don't! He's gonna lose everything! Rebel ambush coming in though. But yes, he lost all those bosses. He had everything. He did it. He destroyed the Scud Storm. Got to level 5. He just needed to U-turn back into his little tunnel down below here. He could have kept everything alive. Oh, man. He's level 5 now, but you ain't got an army, buddy. He's got 2 RPGs and a bus. It is... Scud Storm ready to fire from the green player. And that's the one on the right here. Ah, man. This was painful. This was real painful because he was doing very well. We can still see an economic lead again. It keeps fluctuating like that because of the cash bounty. You know, a Scud Storm will deal a lot of damage. You get a lot of money, right? You get 20% of the value of whatever you kill. So if this Scud Storm takes out another Scud Storm, you basically already get $1,000, right? Let's see. Sneak attack and Anthrax Bomb. Finally, the bro realizes level 5 and needs to cause some serious damage, and he's still sending in the bosses manually. Why? Very risky plays here from Purple. Sort of worked though, but it's really, you need to really have a big numbers advantage and a good angle of attack when you do buses versus buses. You can't have 3 buses versus 2 buses or something. You need like 6 buses versus 2 buses. Let's see, where's the Scud gonna hit? Over here on the left. Wounding both of these. He's gonna try and fix it, but that's not gonna work. He needs to get a Scorp to force fire the ground here. Anthrax Bomb hits the production area, not half bad. And Purple now fires one of his Scud Storms, one of the ones that was ready to go. So you could argue this was actually a wasted Scud Storm from Killer because there's no real follow-up. Maybe Killer was hoping he'd be level 5. And now sending his second Scud out. And he's not targeting the Palace. He should have just hit the Palace. Look at this. It was a wasted Scud as well. And now this other Scud Storm comes in. Sneak attack comes in. Right, but... yeah. Imagine he hit the Scud here and just blew up the Palace. You sneak attack. The DPS of a bus is insanely high anyway. You pop the bus, shoot the Scud Storm, go straight back in. Either way, 1 Scud Storm down. 2 left for the green player, that is Killer. 1 left for Purple. Finally level 5 for Killer. And 1 very well-placed sneak attack will absolutely make the difference now. That's what it's coming down to. This money's been mined out. Both players, their cash is fully relying on black markets and cash bounty. Anthrax Bomb coming in, sneak attack comes in as well. And he's probably baiting the units because of the Anthrax Bomb that's coming. Either way, this has to be dealt with immediately. He needs to get back in. He needs to get back into the tunnel. Oh, no, no, it's going to be a hit! Oh, he got lucky. Purple got very lucky that the bomb didn't touch any of the buses. Because if the bomb touched a bus, it would instantly break it to the whole mode. So that came very close. And not too many RPGs were lost. So he got a little lucky there that he had a Scorpion on standby as well. He probably was expecting an Anthrax Bomb. But we can see the game is definitely slowing down. It's going into serious Scud warfare. And in part, that's because it's a big map. It is difficult to gain territory. I think ultimately it's going to come down to whoever has the best bus micro. And my guess is that from what we've been seeing, that's Killer. Just saying. Scud Storm ready to fire for SR Mad. He needs to combine a Scud Storm with a sneak attack and find that spot, deal the damage. But I'm seriously not seeing any radar vans, man. Call me crazy. I don't think the guy has radar vans. Oh, yeah, here. He's got 1, finally. Let's see, where's the Scud firing? Over here. Is he going to sneak attack here now? No, his buses are out of position. Look at that. He's got like 1 HP. Oh! Well, that happened. The Rebel ambush? Did that? What? What? Oh, that was pretty funny. Was it the Rebel ambush that spawned in that somehow caused it to explode? Killer not happy. I don't blame Killer for not being happy. Let's see. 3 buses versus 3 buses. No one really pulls ahead. Scudstorm fires. Let's see. Is that over here? Or maybe the production is not a bad hit. Or maybe the oil in the back. Oh, it's a Scudstorm here. Guys, let's see a sneak attack right here. Let's see it. Nope. Where? Oh, that's this sneak attack. Oh, okay. No sneak attack here? I mean, it's a lovely location, just saying. You know, just pop. You know, tag, that's it. And you go back in. I think SR Mad is defending by putting on a good offensive strike. There's not going to be a sneak attack here. Oh, it actually does destroy it. Ah, just about with the Anthrax Gamma. So yeah, there we go. Now we have a bunch of buses in the base here of Killer. And SR Mad is coming ahead here. And this is the thing, everyone loves building super weapons, but quite often it is in fact the units that end up winning the game. The super weapons have a significant impact on the quality of the base, the production, all that stuff. But usually it's units that do the actual killing. You can see that here. Wiping out the GLA hull of the Scudstorm. Yes, Killer still has 2 Scudstorms, but look at the income now from the cash bounty. That is going to allow this guy to literally get another bus for free, just on the cash bounty, just on the destruction he's causing. Look at that, another 20 bucks for killing the GLA hull, another 160 bucks for taking out the tunnel. Another Scorp here gets taken out, he gets another 117 bucks, and for some reason another 60 bucks. I don't know where that 60 came from. But there you go. Now retreating. SR Mad is in the lead because he's created a giant hole in the base of Killer. The oil is still exposed though. Love to see a sneak attack here, just take that out. And I think SR Mad is giving up on the Scudstorms entirely. Let's see, he's not building any other ones, any new ones. That might be a potential mistake. Yeah, no, he is rebuilding this one. That's from the GLA hole. You can still just about see the GLA hole there. So that's rebuilding for free. That's nice. But it's clear that SR Mad wants to just finish off the game. He wants to close it out and deal the good damage. Make sure there are no units from Killer. Now choosing to go for the production area. He wants to camp it. Raider Van. That's like the worst time for a Raider Van to come out. But you can see it, boys. Killer's production area is under serious threat. And that means he doesn't have much going for him anymore. He needs to build a new arms dealer somewhere. And he's just being choked out, squished into the corner. He doesn't even have that much space to build a new production area. Right now, bro is without an arms dealer, as he's constructing one in the back of his base right there. So 2 Scudstorms is nice and dandy. But ultimately, like I say, man, it's the units that quite often do it, and the units will do it again. 2 Scudstorms will slow down Purple at this point in time, but you can see the economic lead once again, in part due to the cash bounty, is so massive. Palace gets destroyed, and that's also very painful. The Palace is one of those buildings that takes forever to build for a GLA. So there you go. Killer's micro is not good, says Eric Small. I think the micro was okay. I think it wasn't so bad. But yeah, maybe it is that law of whoever builds a Scudstorm first just gets that advantage. I think there were a few moments where SR Matt actually had some micro mistakes with his buses. Let's see, do we see the buses coming out? We do. That's a lot of them too. GG, says Killer, and there we go. SR Matt actually takes it. Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. He's taken out Killer in the Tox mirror. The man who built the first Scudstorm, with cash coming ever so close. Look at the difference there. It is really not that big. The units destroyed is pretty close. The buildings destroyed, though, is quite something else. And I think that's because of the change that we saw in the last 5 minutes. Probably until that point, the buildings destroyed was quite equal for both players as well. Ultimately, what really did it for SR Mad was capturing those oils in the mid-game on the right-hand side. Those 2 oil derricks made such a difference. It was a very hard-fought battle. We could see how these guys, both of them, fought like lions, try to get that little bit of map control here and there, while also dealing damage to one another where they could, and try and chip away at the Scudstorms, try and chip away at the black markets, at whatever they could. And you can see how slowly one small attack that has some success can then escalate and result in a victory. Very well played there by Purple. He did catch up on Killer and then started getting that lead and maintained that lead. He did a good job there. And he is now in the finals of this tournament. Well played, I have to say. That was quite something. Let's see if the other players are ready to go. We can actually enable the bracket here so you guys can see. let's blur that out. So it looks like Dominator has won against Staz. So it's gonna be SR Mad versus Dominator, and the winner of the finals is basically guaranteed a spot in the World Series. They are allowed to participate in the World Series. No one can take it away from them. They are going to be participating. And apparently I've been told that they will be slotted in a position that is quite favorable in the World Series, or something like that. That they're not going to fight like the hardest opponent. They're not going to immediately start versus Excal or something, which allows them to traverse a little bit further into the tournament before they really encounter a difficult opponent. Something like that. Something like that. At least I've been told if that's what how it is. Let's see if we can find the players. Is there an Excal here? Let me see. I'll keep the thingy up for a while as I try and find the Excal. Get myself sorted here. Okay, me too. All right, Excal hosts. And let's see if we can join the voice chat with Mr. Excal as we co-cast, which will be fun, will be interesting. Liquid Milkbone says, never thought it would end up like this. Good job. Yeah, both players, they definitely fought hard. It was not an easy matchup. So, let's see. I don't see Dominator anywhere. Oh, my name is White for some reason. Okay. Right, I'll hide the bracket for now. I'm sure you guys have seen it well enough, and we'll get ourselves sorted. Go into the finals here and see who will win, SR Mad or Dominator. And I just gotta find the game. Wherever it is. It's probably passworded, right? So I need to check somewhere here. So Excal says he will host. And let me see if I can find Excal. I'm not seeing... Oh, that looks like Excal. Alright. Bonjour. VC in the group? Or direct? I don't mind either. Let's see. Let's have a quick chat. Either or. Yeah, let's do it in the group. Let's do it in the group. So if the others want to chat afterwards, say some stuff too. Also, guys, like the stream art. Also, let me share Mr. Excal's stream here as well. I shared Pidox's stream a number of times, but I think he's done for the day. So there we go. Ladies and gents, let's go have a quick chat with Mr. Excal. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear me? Everything okay?
All good my end, yeah. The little laptop is chugging away.
That's
doing
good.
Its job, yeah.
That's good. Hey, man, I've been having some nice games. What about you?
2 fantastic games, actually. My last couple, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I think multiple streamers is the way to go with this. Because I think when it was one streamer, I think it took like 5 hours or something. So I feel like this has been really efficient. I've been shouting out Joker and Nickname for their behind the scenes work. Yep.
No, for sure. It really helps a lot. And they've been solid in helping us out. Us poor streamers who don't know what's going on. We just get fed the players. But
I've just been drinking mojito and being fed players, basically. So
hey, man, that sounds pretty nice.
yeah, it's been mega hot here, so yeah.
Oh yeah, no, same here, man. It's crazy. What's going on? What these supposed cold countries? It's all a lie, man. It's all a lie, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. So
Absolutely.
It's going to be Dominator against SR Mad. Who do you think is going to take it?
Oof. Well, I've had a couple of shocks on my side of the stream, so I think it's hard to say, actually.
I'm voting Dominator.
It's really hard to say. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, SR Mad's knocked out Lift Truck, who I would have thought was the favourite going into this. So let's be 50-50. You have Dommy and I'll have SR Mad, and then we'll see.
Sure. Well, I checked the ELO thing, and there was like 1900 for SR Mad and 2500 for Killer or something. But right. How is the ELO thing right now with Generals Online? Is that like rock solid, or is it still a bit messy?
I think it's not a bad indicator. I mean, stuff can happen like you get USA versus Air versus a lower ranked player, and then you lose 50 points, and things like that can happen. And there's also a lot of Smurfs, which you've probably you might have seen there's been some debate about where people make second or third accounts and beat people with a low elo account. But I think overall it looks about right, doesn't it? I mean, I think when you look at the overall ranking, so.
Oh, that's very good. But I mean, this doesn't mean that Killer is not going to participate in the World Series, right? Because
I think this qualification is purely to get pot 2, like a high pot seeding. Like they can still qualify and just enter. I think there's that still going on, but they're likely to be pot 3 or 4. I think in that situation. But I think there is an incentive to be like in a higher pot because you avoid tub steps and vivids and stuff like that. So yeah, at least until the later rounds. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be nice to see some of these guys come back in the actual World Series, going full power and everything. But I think there's still a very nice tournament to kind of like get things going as well, bring some attention to World Series. There's a lot of links for people to check out if they want to.
yeah. I mean, you don't have to be in a high pot. I think Big Size many a time just shows up and is in a low pot and can often go very, very, very deep in the tournament. So, yeah, I think it's just if you want to have that little bit better seeding, basically. And if you've got a free evening and want a bit of practice, then it's, a good tournament to enter, right? So.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's also a lot of fun, something like this. Let's see, did you select the matchups?
I didn't. I thought you could do the honors there.
Listen. Don't hate me. But I didn't set up a Wheel of Names thing. So when they told me, like, hey, Leggy, go do this Wheel of Names thing, I'm like, what? I didn't set this up. So I literally just grabbed all the matchups, dumped it into AI, and said, pick one.
Okay.
In all fairness, it worked. It did select a random one. I checked every time, and no mistakes were made. But maybe it's better if you do the official Wheel of Names.
We've got right. I'll do that now. We've got literally 2 matchups remaining. Both are China matchups, I believe, of some sort. Yeah. Ooh. So we have a nuke and a China. So I'm going to spin now, and let's see what we get. We have. I was actually secretly hoping for this one as well because I think it would be very fun to watch. It's China on Koju Okawa. I think that would be good. I think that would be a very nice mirror.
All right, yeah, let's see. Dominator says, is it going to lag? And I see for a second my bubble with you went red for a second. Does that mean there's lag or what?
Probably because I just tabbed, but it might stabilize apparently.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So if a serious engagement is coming, right? I could tell you like, hey, Xcal, go alt tab a couple times, force in a little bit of lag. We get a bit of drama, a bit of chaos.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I mean, unless you're a moving quads or something, I don't know when I'd want to tab personally.
Yeah, fair enough.
In big engagements, where is Koju? Or they want to do tests first?
I think they want to test. That's fine. Air China, super balanced. Yep, makes sense. Might as well go for 50k, but yeah. So we're just lag testing. So just gonna see how the game is gonna run. So this isn't the finals yet. Just having a bit of fun.
I really like this map, by the way. It's one of the newer maps by No Mercy. I really like it.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's quite big, actually.
Yeah, there's this concept with the north mid and south mid supply, which are basically unlimited, and they get dropped off every so often by trains.
Right.
Yeah, and that one in the mid south doesn't even look like a supply, but it is a supply. That civilian building.
What? That's a supply?
Yeah,
why would they do
supply,
that?
Yeah,
what?
That's a little bit confusing. I think there's been some talk about that for like your average player. It's probably would be better that it was a normal supply, but if you hover over it, can you see it has like 10k?
Well, I mean, in all fairness, it does kind of feel like it's got a the people who know about this have an advantage over the people who don't know about it. It's not standard. It's a bit Why didn't they just put a normal supply? It's fine.
Don't know. I think they're trying to be creative, but what I like about it though, as an idea, not the different supply, but the unlimited supply, I think it actually helps balance certain matchups, because if you're tank, for example, against GLA and you have those mid supplies, you actually, I think, could camp in that situation, whereas normally you wouldn't, I guess. So yeah, that's why I really like this map. I think it's interesting.
It's also very nicely textured. Like, it's quite pretty, I have to say. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
so what's the game speed looking like for you? I don't know what's good and what's not.
I don't know either. I just know green text and red text, and when I press F10, I just see green text. So I guess we're good to go. Latency
I'm seeing green. Yeah.
Latency is 8, which is 256 milliseconds. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I mean, we used to always do all the 1v1s with a latency of 10, so I mean, I guess it's okay then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I don't know if that's changed. Has that changed? Is 10 considered too slow now?
Just reading what Domi said there.
Yeah.
I mean, this to me seems fine.
have
I
been
think
defeated.
based on that, Domi's probably happy with it as well. So I guess we're good to go, fingers crossed, although he's being called there.
Yeah. Probably his missus wishing him good luck,
Welcome to
saying
General
she's
Honor.
rooting for him. Of course, right? How it goes, how it goes.
Or she might not be there. He
Say
might be in trouble.
you better win it, Dommy. You better win it.
exactly,
You better get into the World Series and take home that prize money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, I think I need to add you. Let me add you.
Night, you're about to hear Excal Jr. here. Hello.
Oh really? Hello.
You going to sleep? Yeah, she's nodding.
Listening to the sweet sound of people dying to Humvees, right? It's
Yeah, she's already been here a couple of times, haven't you?
sweet. Nice.
Alright, good night.
Bye.
She's run off. Yeah,
Sleep tight.
she's run off.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Have you hosted?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still getting used to this, so give me a moment here. It's called World Series.
That's alright. I'm basically right now cleaning Excal Jr.'s teeth. I'm not joking.
Hey man, if it's gonna be done, it's gonna be done. Way to
It's
go,
gotta
Dobby,
be done,
anyway.
yeah. I don't get allowed to do a lot with her, but I am the official teeth cleaner. So
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
you can have worse roles, I suppose. Yeah.
Man, for some reason, I can't find you. Did you maybe not put a password?
Oh, I'll do it again.
Oh, wait, no, I found you. You're at the top. Oh, because put you as a buddy or whatever.
I think as a friend, you automatically go to the top.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Okay, and what? Oh. Hello. Hello.
She's not totally satisfied with my teeth cleaning
She's like,
strategies
Excal,
here.
I expect better micro from you, or...
She did. She did. Are you happy with that? Yeah. Okay.
Say night, Dada.
Night.
Night, Legend.
Night, Legend. You're the wife's favourite streamer,
Oh.
by the way.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Bye-bye, good night.
She says, I always know what's going on when Legionnaire streams, whereas when other people stream, she has no idea what's going on. And that
Okay.
includes me.
Well, that's quite the compliment. Very kind of her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, okay.
Dominator's ready. SR Mad also said he needed a few minutes, I think.
Okay.
So, let me message
They're
the organizers.
shaking off final nerves.
Yeah, doing those last push-ups, quickly getting that espresso in and all those things. Oh, Dommy just left. Okay, he's back. But yeah, let's see. It's interesting that it's a best of one, right? Like there's quite a bit of pressure then, right? Would you say it feels different, like a best of one, as opposed to like a best of 7 or something?
Well, there's no room for error, is there? If you're in a bigger set, you can afford to lose a game and still be like, well, I can come back, you know, best of 11, best of 13, whatever. But here, one mess up and good night. So,
Yeah, fair
all right.
enough.
We're
Okay.
ready, yeah.
I think we're good to go.
You can do both players if you like, as an intro. I'm happy just sitting here drinking.
Oh, because they're both China. Okay, well, on the left side here, we have SR Mad, who's a China. And because we're in a China mirror, on the right-hand side, we have Dominator, who's also a China. There, that's good introduction.
There we go.
Right? Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
Very fascinating. Also says it on the control bar at the bottom. It says China. But let's see. Whoa, was that a $2,500 cash crate?
It is, yeah, it is. So what you're going to see here is probably both players go 3 dozers, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well, that's very interesting. What do you think they're going to go for? Like, do we see anything funky, you think, or just standard 2 War Factory pumping?
I think they're both going to make a War Factory in the middle, looking at this. It looks identical, look at that.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, this could get funky.
Oh, wow. Although Dominator's slightly faster here. He's getting a barracks, the SR Mad. Well, let's see. War Factory's back at home, though.
I think he wanted to make a War Factory, and he's made that as a response, and...
Yeah, bunker,
yeah, he's going to try and put a bunker, yeah.
Just to try and slow down that aggression coming from that War Factory. Do you think that SR Mad has a good chance here, or would you say this is Dominator's engagement? He's going to just get a flamer and destroy all this?
Well, I actually like what SR Mad's doing. He's getting that tank hunter ready to plant the TNT, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, flame wall. There we go. Hey, man.
Quite nice from Domi that though, actually, to flame his own War Factory a bit to kill it.
Yep, it was definitely necessary. Domi now maintains control a little bit more. Once the second flamer comes, that's it. Quite some investment here, putting so many tank hunters in the bunker.
Now, I think you can get close to the bunker, right? In a position where the tank hunters don't fire.
Yeah, he misplaced them a bit there, the dragon tanks, I think. So if they were a bit closer, the DPS would have been a little bit more. It would have made a difference, I think.
Oh, so does the DPS increase the closer you get?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you're touching the building, like the flamer, if it flames now on the barracks, it would destroy it very quickly. But if it is like a couple meters back or something, it will already make a difference. It'll already go a lot slower.
Right.
See, flamer at the top. Dominator continuing with the aggression there. That is looking rather painful. And that flamer needs to get stopped. Not much happening, actually. That flamer is going to do a lot.
That's critical damage, yeah.
Oh, man. Those are getting in the way a bit. He gets a War Factory. Oh, man. We've got a prop also going up for SR Mad. Why do you think he's going for a prop already?
I think he's good. Looking at this, I think he's going to lose before he can even utilize that. I don't know. I think that's the wrong call there.
Yeah.
This has gone actually perfectly for Domi. Look at this army coming.
I mean, ECMs, I would imagine, are the wrong move. Overlords, I would imagine, are the wrong move. Maybe a lucky nuke cannon, but the map is big enough that you can sort of evade it. Maybe he's just rich and he's like, I don't know what to do, and just got himself a prop when he needed another War Factory out.
I think Domi's showed his experience here. Typically, the older players have played China a lot. This has been pretty clinical.
Yeah, that's it. That's the GG.
Well, that was the fastest final.
Yep. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Domi did it right. He was cool, he was calm, he did everything he needed to do. And
I think SR Mad tried to react, but I think he should have just made his own War Factory and then traded War Factory for War Factory.
Yeah.
Flame each other's War Factory down. I think that bunker was a nice idea, but I think that just lost him the game in the end. He didn't have the production. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I think instead of the prop, maybe a War Factory extra. That production, like you're saying, is so crucial. And Domi was just kind of like getting a lead over a lead every time. That War Factory, he had it. He survived with it. He destroyed that section of SR Mad with the bunker and the barracks. And that allowed him to then continue the push. And that flamer that snuck in the back did so much. So much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very anticlimactic. I was hoping for a bit of a standoff with lots of different units there. Because with China, you can get a lot of different units used. But they both went aggro. Never mind.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it was still a fun game, so GG. I mean, it was a short co-cast, but...
It was.
It was glorious for the 3 minutes, but...
Yeah. But hopefully your viewers, I've had a solid amount of viewers for me as well, realise this was just a qualification for this year's World Series for a higher pot, and everyone can enter if they want to qualify, and if they want more info, I guess check out GameReplays or Discords, and Nickname and Joker, Pidox are the guys you gotta look to, or Phoenix. Pidox has joined, so maybe he wants to add something.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Well, I just thought that you asked anything to add, and you tagged me, so I was like, yeah, let's join. So yeah, it was a great tournament, I think, and also a really funky final in the end. The two builders were identical. It was really fun to see.
Yeah.
From an observer point of view here. Yeah.
Yeah, they did great. But it was Domi ultimately, that sneaky flamer, the extra bit of aggression here and there, and it just totally worked out. But no, some good matches tonight. So thank you very much, Mr. Pidox, for also streaming, and Excal, because, it's definitely a team effort, right? And of course, Joker and Nickname for organizing everything behind the scenes. So yeah, well done, guys.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Any World Series info, Pidox, whilst you're here before signing out?
There's not really anything to announce that's not been written on the forums at the moment, so...
So, if people have questions, check the forum, is that the message? Because I did have some questions in chat. Okay, fine.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
I will bid you gentlemen a good evening. I will sign out there. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yep. See you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks
See you
very
later.
much.
Bye.
See ya. All right, and that was the fellas. That was Excal and Pidox, who were both streaming as well. Their points of view can be seen from the links in the description of the YouTube stream that you're seeing right now. So if you're curious to see how it went for them, which players they were showing off during the same tournament, you can see their point of view. Always very fun, and always nice to show the love, man. Show the love to the other streamers, and things like that. So it was nice that we did a quick co-cast, Excal and I, here in the finals. Unfortunately, not too much happened in the game because Dominator just steamrolled ahead with his superior build order, and that very nice sneaky flamer in the back there. That was really well done. So congratulations to Dominator for having a guaranteed spot in the World Series. He's definitely a very good player, and he would probably naturally reach the World Series anyway, but now he's actually going to have a slightly easier route during the tournament. And I say slightly, it's not that he suddenly has an unfair advantage, something like that. He still has to fight the other players in the tournament. It's just he's not going to be pitched against the very best from the get-go, something like that. At least that's my understanding. If you guys are curious about the World Series, you can see all the information in the links in the description. I don't know exactly when it's going to start. There's Nickname in the chat. He probably can say when it's going to start. I think in... Is it September? August? September? Somewhere there. I think that's when it's going to start. So it's going to be a while. And for those of you who want to participate and help with the prize pool for the World Series, you can as well. But that is a possibility. There's also a link to that in the description. If you have any other questions, you can also ask Mr. Nickname, who's quite often in the chat, in the live chat here, or message him on Discord. Same with Joker, same with Pidox. If you have any questions, or you can write the questions on the forum, and I'm sure people will get back to you and help you out as well. But the World Series is always a very nice 1v1 tournament hosted by GameReplays. So yeah, it was fun to do this little King of 1v1 tournament. Let's have a bit of fun with it, right? Have a bit of fun with it. Now, I look at my little clock, and I see we've only been streaming for 3 hours, which I don't know about you guys. That's not very long. So I say, what about we do a very quick, very short but quick free-for-all stream right now. Maybe 1 or 2 games. 3 at best. Something like that. What do you guys say, huh? I'll remove this stream delay so I can interact with you directly. We'll play a few games of DEFCON free-for-all. We'll play some games of Cells so you can see my point of view as a player. I'm definitely not as good as some of the people you watch tonight, but, I like to play the free-for-all stuff, so it's like, 6 players, no teams, 1 winner, something like that, and I do enjoy that. So hopefully, if you guys think it's a good idea, then, yeah, I'll do that. So I also have to go to the bathroom, which is just perfect, right? I can stop this stream, create the next stream, and then we go ahead and play some games. What do you guys think, huh? All right, so yeah, just give me like 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll get started with setting up the next stream. That's not going to be as long, all right? Just going to be clear. We're not going to do a 3 hours free-for-all stream. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I'll see you in a bit. This is Legionnaire signing off for now. Bye-bye. See you soon.